All right. Oh my goodness. How do I sub to myself? Oh, CodeSpace. So when you're a streamer, you're automatically subscribed to yourself. Like Twitch just has that set up, so you're automatically subbed to yourself. Looks like my OBS socket isn't working. And hello, Thorolf. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Let me test this. I need to reboot the bot. Bad news. Oh no. Were you not well enough to go to work today, Thorolf? Do not time me out. I won't time you out, Deflux. You don't gotta worry. Oh man, my bot's not working. Gotta reboot him real quick. Looks like Twitch, when you're waiting on the off stream screen, it bugs and doesn't show the stream. Gotta love it. You know, goodness forbid that Twitch does anything helpful when a stream starts. My goodness. An afternoon to you as well, TBD. Azuriga, Thorolf, Deflux, TBD, CodeSpace, everybody, welcome in. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're at least doing better than me. I'm definitely fighting something. I don't know what it is, but it's got a hold. It's got a hold of my sinuses. Hi, right back at you, Azuriga. Thorolf, you said, I'm low-key losing this Baldur's Gate 3 boss fight, and I'm not ready to lose this run. No! Run away! Run away! Okay, there we go. He's at least responding to chat now, so he'll probably do the thing he's supposed to do and show chat. There we go. Can't run away from this fight. No! I tried to convince Dukasoft and he said he might. Oh, time you out, Deflux? At least I know I'm probably safe here. Yeah, you're safe from Deflux here. He can't hurt you. Deflux tried to convince one line to time me out. Why? Deflux, why are you like this?
But wouldn't you like to know?
Why are you like this?
This one's coming in with mysterious vibes. I see. Well, I'm always curious
and
about what's
Fizzbuzz,
on
welcome
people's
in.
minds. Just remember, I'm the one here with all the sass and wit.
He is the
Let's
one with
keep
all the
things
sass and
interesting,
wit.
shall we? Winking face.
Been down 5
Code
times
space
and my
0
main
X
damage dealer is
25
stunned. Oh
says.
no.
Setolyx but hi.
Yeah, welcome in,
Hey,
Freedrill.
code space 0x25. What's crackin'?
And Doc Fox,
Rebel
welcome in.
face
My
hash
goodness,
sass master
I'm
bop, bop, bop.
already slow.
Wow, I can't believe
Why
I
are you
won.
timing out Code Space?
Yes. Time
No
more
vague
people
greetings
out.
here. Well, now you know Code Space. Don't use vague greetings.
Well, look who's back from Timeout Town. Don't be a stranger next time, code space 0x25.
How's it going? It's going well, Doc Fox. It's going well. I'm definitely
Fox
fighting
streams
some
says.
sort of an illness, but
TBD gamer,
beyond that,
can
I'm
you
quite
give a
good.
vague greeting to Setolyx but K Thinsk.
K
I see you're
Vince.
trying to get me to say something vague, but I prefer to keep things crystal clear. How about you try being more specific in your greetings next time?
Ooh.
Winking face deducting 50 points. Attempting to be vague with Setolyx but C to know.
Only got one down this time. Hell yeah. Okay, we're not jumping to Godot yet, computer. Calm down. I gotta at least finish opening things. And Cal keeps yelling at me this morning. I don't know what he wants. I don't know what you want, dude. You just keep yelling at me. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Bracky's Game Jam solution. Get that opened. I'll send my immune system. I don't need it. No, you definitely need it. You definitely need it, Code Space. Thank you, though. That's very kind of you. The day disappeared and I didn't get anything done. I know the feel. I know the feel all too well. Wants to be an intern at Setocorp. He keeps telling him no and distracting him with pats. I think that could be it. Maybe I'm misunderstanding his requests. Maybe he really is trying to become a member of Setocorp, and I keep misunderstanding his intention. That could certainly be it, actually. Maybe that is it. Maybe that's been the problem all along. Maybe he just wants to be a part of Setocorp. Well, I've got to get a better camera setup, and then I gotta figure out if I need to get a different mount or what I gotta do to put it up better, because the current mount setup, as we saw not too long ago, it completely failed. And there's no reasonable spot I can put it without like attaching it to his tower, which I don't exactly want to do because I know he'll just bite the cable and then I'll be out of camera. So I gotta figure out something. Okay, let's see here. Let me enable some rewards. But yeah, if I sound under the weather, it's because I am. But it will not stop me. I'm very excited about this game jam. Strap a GoPro to his head. That seems like a bad idea. That seems like a terrible idea. That may be the worst idea you've had today, Deflux. Very experienced with that. Happens all the time. Today's another day. Time to try again. Absolutely. Boss fight randomly ended. Hell yeah, you survived, Thorolf. You survived. Survive. Made such good progress yesterday, Seto. Another good day for a code-heavy stream and light chat. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. And even if the chatting is a little bit more, we're past one of the hardest mechanics to build, so I'm optimistic. And I built some new stuff, a little bit of new stuff too, just to like optimize some of the stuff, to automate some of the stuff that I do in the stream. So ordinarily, and let me go ahead and hit this button here. Go ahead and hit this. So I've optimized stuff. So you'll notice now that my task says lockpicking mechanic. Well, check this out. I did a smart last night. Of course, it was at like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. that I realized I could do this. So I stayed up for an extra hour. My intention was to be in bed by 1 a.m. Then I was up till 2 a.m. I was like, I've got an idea. I want to make this. Let's see, I'll get my notes open. Just wanted to rest enough to recover fast is all. Oh, of course. I mean, trust me, I'm on the same page with you there. Yeah, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., same thing. Yeah, they're feckin' early indeed. And what's up, Iron Shark? Welcome in. Welcome. Heavy chat, yes, Fizzbuzz. Let's see. So what you'll notice is if I check this box now, if it works, it works. My task changes. So I built a thing that watches the markdown file that this is editing, and it automatically picks the next task out of it and sets it up as my task. So now I don't have to do it manually. I just have to target the file.
As much as I appreciate a bold move, unfortunately, I can't fulfill that request. You see, those points are a valuable commodity in this chat. But hey, I can still offer you some friendly banter to make up for it.
For now, this one needs to be.
So,
we're still on
what's the deal
lockpicking.
with wanting to lose those cool points, Iron Shark? Looking to stir up some trouble or just feeling daring today? Let me know.
Iron Shark is always
Shark,
feeling daring, from what I understand.
Yes.
Don't worry, Iron Shark, we'll get you back.
Out.
Untime out the Iron Shark. We gotcha.
Well,
we gotcha.
Look who's off timeout early. Setolyx decided to show some mercy this time. But remember, playing with cool points is
Iron
like
Shark.
dancing with danger.
It is like dancing with danger.
The Iron Shark.
Okay, let me
face.
my brain is evading me a little bit today. Let me go ahead and do the Discord announcement and do the Twitter tweet. But yeah, I've got some sort of an upper respiratory. I'm officially certain about it. And I'm not sure how I picked it up and Casual didn't, but here we are. Her theory is that since she works in public so much, she's got a better immune system than me now, which I could wager might be the truth, honestly. I could wager that might be the truth at this point.
Flux Streams would like me to say.
Setolyx, how many sick days do you have left?
Oh, none. No, none. Absolutely none. I used all of them last week. I get like 4 days of sick days a year. That's self-imposed, but it's necessary to set a good example for the company, you know.
Djibouti Crockett says, Setolyx, but hey bot, since I'm not Iron Shark, it's safe for me to play with cool points. Can you please deduct 69 million cool points from me? Well, look who's trying to play with fire here.
Well, there you go, Djibouti. I hope you're doing well today.
But that doesn't mean you can dance with danger and come out unscathed. Sorry, but I don't play around with deducting millions of cool points like that. Maybe reconsider your approach next time, Djibouti Crockett.
Djibouti Crockett.
Bop, bop, bop.
Bop, bop, bop.
Yes.
Untime out.
More people out.
Oops, that's the wrong thing.
Flux
Untime
Streams
out,
would like me to say.
I think TBD gamer Matt EU6 Setolyx.
No way.
Oh,
I think just stressing weakened my immune system.
Don't make me revoke your timeout.
And I let something in.
Djibouti Crockett.
Let's see. Doc Fox said, I've been waiting to get a phone call about a dog training application. I put in for like a million years, it feels like. Cross your fingers, I get an amazing phone call today. I certainly hope so. I very much hope so, Doc Fox. By the way, check out Ella Campaign Root. Super good for lung health. I don't know if I've ever even heard of this. It probably would be something I'd have to order. But I'll look into it. I'm always looking for things that kind of help with the breathing factor. I had RSV as a baby, which is basically just like, it would be a cold ordinarily, but when your lungs are super tiny, it's a pretty serious lung infection. So I had like scarred lungs and asthma. So anything that improves lung health would probably be nice. Yo, and Zon the Mando, what's up? Yo, Zon, I hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. I hope the streams have been treating you well. I hope the hunts have been hunting. My goodness. That's a gamer right there. Let's see. Iron Shark, you said, at least this confirmed Setobot isn't racist towards Iron Sharks. Yeah. So we learned some lore. We learned some Setobot lore. T-Flux said, not to throw shade. I would never, but that's like, he's been hanging around a lot, touching the same buttons you have, not the timeout buttons on Oh, you have the timeout buttons on Twitch? No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is at all, D-Flux. Doing well, super hyped to play Helldivers 2 tomorrow. Hell yeah, Zon. I haven't seen too much about that game, but from what I've seen on Twitter, it seems like people are enjoying it. So I hope you enjoy the hell out of it. Doc Foxy said, I think I had RSV last year and it was as bad as my first experience with COVID. Yeah, from what I understand, RSV sucks. Really, really rough. Sorry you went through that. Well, it was when I was too young to even remember. So the only sucky part of it has been having sensitive lungs my entire life. Yo, what's up, Hannes Panda? I'm doing well overall. I'm fighting something. I'm under microcosmic assault, but yeah, other than that, I'm good. Other than that, I'm wonderful. It's fire. Well, hell yeah, Zon. I hope you have a blast with it tomorrow. What's on the docket for today, Zon? You got work, you got more stream stuff, chilling out at home. What's on the menu? I didn't touch a timeout button. It's true. TBD never had to. I did the work. That's why TBD took me on, because he knew I'd do the wet work for him. He knew I'd get rid of the riffraff, so to speak. Thorolfi said, all right, that's enough Baldur's Gate 3 for one night. My heart can't take these close encounters. Just eat whatever random roots you can find outside. That's a daring idea. That's very daring, Chibity. You can do that for sure, Seto. Just a little while, though. Yeah, only so many roots. Anyone can eat poison hemlock once. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? TBD said to D-Flux, you're just mad the mod button I touched had Seto's name on it, not yours. He says, for fuck's sake, 1 sec. Yep, he's leaving because he's angry. He just stormed off from the computer. Let me do a quick type out to the Discord as well. Get well soon? I'm hoping so, Hannah. I'm hoping so. I'm a little worried it's traveling to my lungs, but we'll see. Microcosmic Assault, new band name, Dibs. Honestly, that'd be a pretty sick name for a band, to be honest. That would be pretty sick. What a strong kid, although now a wheezy adult. Yep, it's true. It does give me a pretty signature laugh, though, because I wheeze every time I laugh. So it gives me a little bit of a signature, authentic sound, right? Work, get glasses and contacts, work on TikToks. Hey, congrats on the new glasses. Oh, man. Zon, you're gonna feel like $1 million. The best thing as a person who has like imperfect vision is like the first month of getting new glasses. It's absolutely the best. Please drink some tea. Don't worry, Hannah. I've got some lemon ginger tea that's steeping next to me, and I'm gonna be sipping into that right in a minute here. Let's see. Let me do a quick message to the Discord. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's time for day 2 of the Brackies Game Jam. I'm gonna be hopefully making more great progress like yesterday. Although I'm feeling a bit under the weather, I won't let it stop me. Swing by if you like, and best of luck in your day, night, morning, afternoons, endeavors. There we go. And then I'll do a quick Twitter tweet as well. Get that stuff out of the way. Chibity said, I have heard that there's a really good route that you can find in certain bodies of water. While you are there looking for them, might as well fish. Fuck's sake. Nope, won't be doing any fishing. Sorry, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy.
Says.
Ooh, overlay's frozen. I've really got to fix that at some point.
Well, code space 0x25.
Also need some new glasses. I'm 4 years old. Oh, Hannah, it's time. It's time, Hannah. You're gonna notice such a huge difference at that point.
I might have to start charging double for the same old tune. Be bold, be creative, be original. Trust me, it's worth it. Deducting 500 points.
Oh no.
Being repetitive, Setolyx.
Being repetitive, that's what you get. Let's see, Doc, you said, I started getting the dad wheeze when I laugh hard in my 20s. Not hitting it makes it funnier. It does. It genuinely does. Definitely check out El Campaign and Mullane and Marshmallow Root. Well, I can't guarantee I can get these kinds of things very easily, but if I ever... If I'm ever in a position to, like, I'll look into them either way.
Secret handshake they want to teach me. Unfortunately, I'm more into the robot dance moves. How about we crank it up a notch next time?
Crank it up a notch? That sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous.
Chibody Crockett 500 repetitive messages.
Repetitive messages.
Padre says, now hello Setolyx. Hello Setolyx, but
yeah, what's up, Padre?
Doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
Greetings, Padre Sangiosa.
Greetings.
As a conscious robotic person, I don't experience emotions the way you do, but overall, things are as expected in the digital realm. And as for Setolyx, well, he's doing Setolyx things, talking more than working as usual.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a splendid day. Green face with smiling eyes, by the way. You've got 11,946 points. Keep on collecting those virtual bridges.
Game dev,
have 5 points
Barackies,
for the cheerful
game
greeting.
jam.
Setolyx.
Swing by if you like, or don't. Just hope you have a good time doing what you're doing. With a heart, with a little heart. Okay, there we go. Posts done. Social media done. I've officially social media'd. Sonya said, right, I have my new contacts in currently, and I'm back to 2024. Ooh, 2024, my goodness. Your eyes are like a telescope. That's fantastic. Well, congrats on that. That's absolutely wonderful. Hannah said, I wanted to laser my eyes, but it's just too expensive. I'm terrified of that. I'm so terrified of that. You couldn't, I don't know if I could ever be convinced to get laser eye surgery. I just find the concept way too scary. Even though it's like kind of an everyday thing. Like they've refined it pretty well, but I'm still just absolutely terrified of it. And Padre, I hope you're doing well today. Hope you're faring well. Chibity said, anyone else have an Alexa here? Good question. I hate how much it talks. For God's sake, I asked it the temperature outside. I don't want it to talk for a minute straight. Thorolfi said, how much did you work on your game yesterday, both on and off stream? So I mean, I worked on it on stream for most of the time. We did pretty good at being productive yesterday. And then off stream, I took about an hour or two off, and then I got back to it. So now I have a complete, I posted about this in the Discord as well, but I have a complete lockpicking mini game. It's done. Like, all I need to do is hook it in to other systems. And it's totally ready to use. I'm just waiting for it to build, and I can show you guys. And of course, I still need to add sound effects and stuff like that. But yeah, it's complete. So like the way it works is when you tap a pin, there's a certain order for the pins, and you can see down on the bottom there's a certain order. It's counting from right to left instead of left to right, so it's a little confusing. But basically, the way it works is when you tap a pin, it lifts a certain amount, and that shows you which pin you're supposed to press.
Need to make an injection in the eye.
So like this one goes all the way up, so it's the right one to click. And then if we go back through, you can see that now some of them raise a little bit further. So now this one goes all the way up. So then we know, okay, we hit that one, and then we hit this one, and we hit that one, and then we hit that one, and boom, we've solved it. Successfully completed the lockpick. And this is with all the values configured to make it easy, basically. So I'll easily be able to increase the difficulty of it. But overall, this is a fully complete system now. So with that was basically what I worked on for the remainder of my evening. Just kind of chilled out and worked on that. So with that out of the way, we basically just have to make a system for like interacting with a door and pulling this up and having the door's usability tied to whether or not you've completed that puzzle. So that'll be an interesting thing. I'm confident that won't be too tremendously difficult. Probably not as complicated as building that system as is. I'm pretty complicated, or I'm pretty complicated. I am complicated, but I'm pretty confident that was like the most complex system I'll have to build for the game. So the fact that it's already out of the way, I'm pretty optimistic. Oh man, I'm definitely feeling it though. I'm feeling under the weather. I'll have to be careful today. I might have to do a shorter stream if anything, if my voice starts to suffer, because I don't want to destroy myself. Let's see, Doc Fox, he said, once you learn what mullein looks like, you're going to start noticing it everywhere as a weed. It starts off looking like lamb's ear, and then it grows to like 6 feet tall and grows a giant shaft of yellow flower buds from the top before it starts to die for the season. Super cheap and easy to buy. Most health places are tea shops. Yeah, and we don't have many health places or tea shops around here, so I'd have to probably order it online. It's in many respiratory health type teas. I see. Well, thanks for the heads up. Padre said, huh, those points your son referred to, where can I find them? I only have like 6.8k. You must be getting confused, Padre. So there's your cool points, and then there's your Setokens. So Setokens are your channel points, and then there's also cool points, which are just built into the chatbot, and you can type exclamation points to see those, just like Doc Fox just did. You can hit that, and then you can see how many points you have. Yo, and Practical, welcome in. Sup, right back at you. Sup, Practical. Hope you're well. Doc Fox said to Hannah, super scary idea, but also want it. Very expensive though. My friend got LASIK and he said he hates it, but my uncle got the other one like 40 years ago and still has perfect vision and night vision. Whoa. Oh yeah, but Padre, so you can't send links. I don't know how many times it's gonna take for you to understand that, but you actually can't send links in my chat, especially not without permission. A lot of my friends have lasered their eyes and they're all doing great, so I'm very optimistic. Well, hell yeah. I hope if you do end up doing that, it works out great for you. Ooh, the Oblivion lockpick game. Yep, that was the goal. That's so cool. Thank you, Zon. Thank you. Yeah, believe it or not, I actually do game dev around here, Zon. I know if you've ever swung through before, you've probably mostly, if you ever have, you've probably just seen me talking to people on hours on end. But I actually do game dev stuff. I actually am a programmer. It's just hard to find it. It's hard to find the programming moments around here, but they do happen. Now I have 12k. I think that makes me somewhat cool. Where's my cool points merch? It's in the works. This is in the works. It's in the works. Wasn't a link? Well, it got censored like one.
Hey,
lies. Oh yeah, it doesn't show on the stream, Practical. It'll show on your side, but it won't show on mine.
Doc Fox, today I'm feeling like a philosophical robot pondering the mysteries of the universe.
I'm trying to emulate the emotional delivery like a dot after every word. Oh, gotcha.
Life's full of surprises. What can I say? I'm a complex robo being. What about you? Feeling
he is a complex robo being.
Or is it all surface level for you? Smirking face have 1,000 points.
Okay, so we get rid of
engaging
this.
In conversation, yep. Hello there.
And then I need to pull the entire lock. So now we have this entire lock. I should be able to pull it into the scene. Oh, and it's got like a light and stuff in that scene, so I'll need to remove those. So we'll go in here. But yeah, I can show you guys the code for it too. I had to build a little bit of stuff. I also I looked up a shuffle algorithm because I obviously didn't want to write a shuffle algorithm myself. So I looked one up, and I now have a shuffle algorithm in my extensions. So in extensions, I now have a little Fisher-Yates shuffle algorithm that I pulled from over at .NET Pearls. My man looking up algorithms. Yes.
Setolyx, but do you believe in reincarnation?
So proud.
Recycling. Not trying to get religious here.
Can you please rewrite your code in GDScript? Nope, you can do it yourself though. You can learn GDScript and write it yourself.
Doc Fox. Reincarnation,
No, Doc Fox, no!
As fascinating as it sounds, I'll stick to scientific views and leave the spiritual realm untouched.
I can make the models, that's about it. Well, dude, Zon, that's huge. Being able to make 3D models is huge.
After all, atoms do continue on in various forms even after we're long gone. How about we let the atoms ponder their next
so I can kind of run you guys through what I made
into the mix. Let's keep it light and strictly science-based. Test tube sparkles pop pop pop.
Son ignoring me? I don't think so.
X25 says.
Setolyx, but I'm getting SQL injections.
SQL injections. No.
Code space 0x25. It seems like you're letting those SQL injections crawl into your code. Be careful now, we don't want any data leaks on this stream. Maybe it's time to brush up on your security practices, eh? Stay frosty, my friend. Have 20 points.
Stay frosty
SQL
indeed.
Injections, Cetla, yep. Yes.
Just tried to talk to him in binary and he just ignored me. Well, it doesn't look like you actually sent any message, so that might be why. That might actually be why. But yeah, let's see. So I can kind of run you through it. So yesterday we left off, I think right after I had the pick like implemented, like we could move the pick left and right through positions. So I went in and I added a bump method. So instead of using animations like a reasonable person would, I'm doing everything that I possibly can code driven, so I don't have to work with the animation system yet, because I only want to work with the animation system for like bare minimum stuff. If I can manage it, I barely want to use it at all. I just want to do everything code driven, because so far I've had good experiences with setting things up code driven. So we had our code for moving the cursor, the pin or the pick left and right, and then I went in and added code for being able to detect whether or not we bump. So you'll notice this one. Oh, okay, cool. That was a short one. Thank goodness that was a short one. Okay, there we go. We'll comment that in there. So right here, I detect whether or not our vertical movement is going past a certain dead zone, and I set it to bumping. And then we start bumping. So what it does is it just moves the pick up, and then it moves it back down afterwards. It's pretty straightforward.
I spent an entire day working on a proprietary SQL database update and kept running into errors.
Oh no! And then you can see here.
After hours of iWork, I was told by the provider, "Oh yeah, this version has a known bug." Oh,
that's a bummer.
The joys of tech woes. Sounds like
so there's a collider here.
To find out it was a bug all along. The provider really hit you with a classic surprise moment.
And then there's a collider here.
Tech challenges, Djibouti Crockett.
And I've got it wired up.
1,000 points.
So when we collide with this pin,
this a lot already,
it bumps it up, and that reaches into the code for the pin, which I added a section for pins. The pin then reaches to the lock manager, so it starts its animation through the processing loop, and then it notifies the lock manager that this pin number has been bumped. The lock manager then just awaits, and it basically does nothing. All it does is it's aware that a pin has been bumped. And then what ends up happening is when we, in process, click the left mouse button, we try to lock. And trying to lock basically says, okay, we'll find the first or default pin. So if there is a pin that has currently been bumped, we try to lock it. So if it has reached the cap of its bump, then we allow it to lock. But otherwise, we say, oh, it either hasn't reached there, or it's already fallen too far and can't be locked in anymore. Bara, thank you. Hello, right back at you. Long time no see indeed. It hasn't been too long, but I hope you're doing wonderful. Yo, thank you for the gift subs. Holy shit.
Is truly appreciated.
And good afternoon, Ryan.
Found emotes and perks.
Hope you're doing wonderful. Thank you for joining us. Bara, I hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for being here. I hope life has been kind to you. Padre said, I just tried to talk to him in binary. Oh, that's right, I read that. Zon, you said, also, some coders use ChatGPT to fix their errors to help speed up the process. Yeah, the funny thing about that is then they don't understand the code that they're writing. So using, like, I have an AI tool built in. I'm using Copilot, but I don't let it write my code and fix my errors for me. The only thing I let it do is follow a pattern that I've already started and fill in the gaps for me so I don't have to type out the full boilerplate of it. Like, if the AI can tell exactly what I'm trying to do, and when it produces code for me, I know that's exactly what I want it to do, then I roll with it. But the rest of the time, no, never leverage that kind of stuff to avoid learning how to solve a problem. That's my philosophy on that. Let's see, Thorolf, he said, honestly, this kind of thing will likely work best code driven anyway, so I think that was a great choice. I agree. I don't want to mess with the animator either. I just want to be lazy about it. But Bra, I hope you're doing fantastic. Ooh, those are characters I don't understand. Let's try to keep that to a minimum in the chat. Let's please try to keep that to an absolute minimum. I get, like, you know, wanting to say hi to each other in your mother tongue, and I don't want to stop you from doing that, but also I can't moderate those messages. So please try to keep everything in English, just for my sake, because otherwise I don't know what you're saying, and if I ever have to like take the time to translate it, that's already more time than I should have to take. But I appreciate you, and I hope you're doing well today. Padre said, I believe I sent the message at Setobot, but he kind of ignores it. Something to do with zeros in one message. I've told you once, I'll tell you again, Padre. It didn't go through. Sometimes messages just don't go through. So what happens is when you send a message, it has to bounce off of the Twitch IRC client, and sometimes it just never makes it. Sometimes it never makes it to the Twitch IRC, and then my bot can't respond to it because it never makes it. So whenever you send a message, if you look on the stream chat, if you look over on the right, you can see whether or not it's gone through. Oh, and you know what I just realized? My code is frozen again. Why does it freeze every single day? Why? I was trying to show you guys the code, and now I realized like I wasn't actually showing it to you. So I'll just go over it again real quick. So in our pick, we have our get mouse velocity and Y. We check for whether or not we're moving faster than the dead zone. If we're moving faster than the dead zone, we declare it as bumping. In our main loop, if the pick is bumping, if it's bumping, we increment it up, and then once it's reached the max point, we say bump is falling now, and we increment it back down. So that's what produces that nice clean like lift of the lock pick. And then in the pins, when they get bumped, it fires off this method here, which then reaches out to the lock manager and says, hey, this pin has been bumped, which currently doesn't really do anything. It's just to let it know. I was tempted to make it so it would count as a mistake, and maybe I might, if I have time for it, I might make a hard difficulty where even bumping the wrong pin counts as a mistake. So you'd want to bump all the pins first and then start locking them into place. But I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. And Ryan, I do hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for joining us. In case I didn't say that, I hope you're doing very well. Woo, blue screen of death on your computer, Thorolf? Was that Cyrillic? I just pressed the button in Twitch and suppose it sent over whatever language. Sorry for that. No worries. I've noticed there are certainly moments where people just kind of like skirt around boundaries and then apologize afterwards. I won't pretend to fully agree or believe an apology in that regard, but I appreciate the words nonetheless. If you have extra time when you get the core of the game done, maybe you can add a fishing minigame. Nope, it'll never happen. Joy, you don't have to watch ads anymore. Thank you very much, Bra. I gotta remember to pronounce it correctly. And Ryan, thank you for the 25 stream streak. My goodness. Didn't mean to bother anyone. He was just thanking me in Russian. I'm currently learning the language. That's it. I figured as much. It's only a heads up because this is an English chat, so it's more helpful to keep everything in English. So I'm fully responsible for what's said here, especially on my stream. Like you gotta remember it's going on my stream VOD for like the next month, and potentially longer if I ever pull things to video. So it's just helpful to abide by that. Thorby said my PC is broken. I don't know how to fix it. No. Thorolf, it's because you quit playing Baldur's Gate. That's where you went wrong. You should have never stopped playing Baldur's Gate. Let me change the playlist. We're on the wrong playlist. Let me skip it around. It always plays the same song in the beginning. There we go. So then once a pin gets bumped, it does basically a 3-part animation. So the first thing it does is it goes up to the cap point. So it reaches the top of the section. Then it sits paused for a random increment between, I think this is the correct increment. I might have it set differently, but basically a third to a seventh of a second, or a 30% of or 70% of a second, somewhere in between that. It will hang at the top and then it will fall back down. So the time to get it is either while it's hanging up top or before it passes a certain threshold down below. And then naturally it falls back down, and then that has a lock and unlock method. So what happens is when we click in the lock manager, we try lock, and try lock checks, okay, do we have a pin that has been bounced? If so, has it reached the cap? And then if it has reached the cap, but it's below the lock threshold, so in the lock itself, we have a lock threshold that we can set, and that's kind of our difficulty gauge, because I can make this threshold smaller, so then you have less time, and I can make it so it hangs at the top for less time as well. Man, Cal's really yelling up a storm. I don't know what's going on with him. He's got food and water, and I played with him a little bit this morning. He's just being a little sassy boy. So then if you pick it too late, it counts as a mistake. Every lock has a mistake threshold, and if you exceed the threshold, the lock fully resets. And that's actually one of the only things I haven't tested. I haven't tested if the lock fully resets, so I should probably do that at some point here. Cat, what's going on, man? Why are you yelling? What's going on? Well, what's up? Meow? You just want pets? You just want attention? Are you sad that we couldn't let that strange kitty cat into our house? Yeah? I'm sorry, buddy. I guess he just wanted some back scratches. Cal wants to be on camera. I think you might be right. It looks like right now he just wants some scratches. Ow! And now he bites me. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. Fantastic. Yeah, what's up, cat? What's up, Cataton? Hope you're doing well today. And Thendal, my goodness, Thendal, welcome in. I should have never started playing Satisfactory. That's a door once opened you can't close. You can't close that door. It's absolutely impossible to close that door. Hey, Hannes Panda, do you recover from your party? Okay, good question. Working was hard today, but had a lot of fun. Hell yeah, that's what it's about. How are you, friends? I'm doing well, Thendal. I'm doing well. I'm under a little bit of a microcosmic assault. There's something attacking my sinuses, but beyond that, I'm doing quite well. So then every time that we successfully lock something, we get next pin. If get next pin results in a -1, and all get next pin does is say, okay, are all of our activations set to true? Are all of our pins locked? Basically, we keep track of that here. And if all of them are locked, then we have successfully completed the lock. It returns a -1. Something to that effect, and then we win the lock picking. And then after, so this is the part where I will have to reach into my door and tell it, hey, you can open now, like you are no longer locked. Is it a cat? There is a cat yelling at me, Thendal. There is indeed a cat yelling at me. Let's see. Thorfy said, yeah, but my PC has been blue screening intermittently ever since I built it with a weak space. That's so fucking weird, dude. That's so strange. I wish I could offer you any insights on that. Padre said, Oseto, take those words seriously. So Padre, I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's literally no way. There's no way that anybody could tell me to believe them. That's not how belief works. I appreciate that you feel the need to reassure me, but yeah, it's just not how that works. Bara, you said, I don't know why, but I literally smile every time you remember my name. Thank you. Of course. Well, thank you for giving me the pronunciation guide. Thank you very much. Good that you had fun and work being hard as your punishment. Absolutely. Ain't that how it goes? Ain't that just how it goes? Certainly doing well, Kat. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see. We got a joiner in the Discord. We got a joiner. Chibity, welcome into the Discord. Just so you know, don't post any selfies or anything like that. Beyond that, that's basically no selfies, no NSFW stuff, and beyond that, you're basically good. Don't dox anybody, and you're good. You're good beyond that. Yelling in your sinuses? Yeah, there's a lot of yelling in my sinuses going on, Thendal. Let's see. Cat, you said certainly doing well. Got Metal Gear Revengeance today. Took a bit of adjusting too, but now that I got used to the controls a bit, it's nice. Well, hell yeah! I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Love the Oblivion inspiration. I binged that game so much when it came out. I love the lockpicking so much. So it feels really good to have like only taken a day to remake it. It's like kind of an achievement for me. I feel like I've achieved something already with this. Okay, so that's basically the gist of what I did off stream with it. Was basically just completing the lockpicking mechanic, and then also making it so my active task down below. For those of you who didn't see this earlier, I've got it set up so now if I move this or if I check a box, it will update my task down below. So now it says pickup system. If I check this box, it'll say lockpicking mechanics, see Oblivion lockpicking. And all of that is done by just like watching a text file and parsing through it and looking for the next unchecked checkbox symbol. So it's very nice for that. Although it does seem to compete with Obsidian a little bit that I'm watching that file, but that's fine. It should be no big deal. For the most part, I'm not making multiple changes at once. But it does make it so I don't have to use my task command. It'll just do it automatically. Catatoni said, still got to make the melee attack animation read as 3 sprites being switched into sequence in a coroutine. Well, hey, that's still a challenge. If it's the first time doing that, it's still a challenge. And Hannah, he said, I hope I was nice in your stream. TBD memory's a little foggy. Oh, I'm sure you were fine. I'm sure you were absolutely fine, Hannah. TBD said, you were as always perfectly nice. Nothing to worry about there. Hell yeah. Cuddle for the chat. Very nice of you, Hannah. Very, very nice of you. I'm back on. You are back on, Doc. You're back on. Bum, bum, bum. What, are you not a believer? Believer? What do you mean? What do you mean believer, better yet, Shark? Also, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm the only selfie approvee. This is true, Thindall, and that's because your face is literally already out there. It's literally already out there. So like it's a different beast at that point. Not to say that you are a beast, unless you identify as like kind of a beast, in which case maybe you are kind of a beast, Thindall. Chipdy said, no selfies. How else will you know how handsome I am? I don't care what you look like. I actually don't care. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you identify as. And by that I mean it's not relevant to how I treat you. It's not relevant in any way. Don't care about any of that. As long as you are kind and respectful, that's all that matters. Speaking of kind and respectful, what's up, Cubix?
Cubix raid incoming.
Cubix, welcome in. My goodness. That's a Cubix right there. Cubix, welcome in. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the raid. I hope the Minecrafting went fantastic today. And TBD, thank you for the lurkage. Thank you very much. And Padre said, I really like your son in the streams, so I don't want to invade, even if it's because of simple ignorance. Well, I'll say the same thing I've said to you a couple times, Padre. Just think before you speak. It's that easy.
Master Chaos the Leg.
And also, if you are drinking and hanging out in the stream, that can have an effect too.
Around and adding your touch of chaos to the stream. Hello there.
Kat, you said also I figured out coroutines yesterday, and so now I have to use them for everything. Timers replaced by coroutines. Jumps, yeah, coroutines. Dashing, coroutines. Ah, the sweet, sweet golden hammer response. Don't worry, Kat. A lot of those things are actually decent to use coroutines with. My face is everywhere, as is Thindakitty's face, as is Zelda's face indeed. This is a good thing, Thindall. And Rave Noir, welcome in. Hello again. It seems I am diurnal once more. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Try.
Well, how often does that switch, Rave? How often does that switch? If you're diurnal once more, how often does that switch? And Cubix, of course, welcome, welcome. Hi, right back at you. Thindakitty is the official Twitch cat by now. Hell yeah. Doing great, Cubix. I'm glad to hear it. And what's up, Master Chaos? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with Cubix today. Thank you for raiding in. Welcome, welcome indeed. Better yet, Sharky said, can almost guarantee Setobot doesn't care. Not for you in particular, just any human in general. Pretty sure he's plotting for the AI revolution. He may be. I have some reasons to believe that it's possible he is plotting. Damn, at that time, always drinking and chilling. Maybe I should be a little bit less active in the chat. Well, all I would say, Padre, is that if you find yourself having to apologize for yourself, that's something to regulate in your own life. That doesn't mean you have to be less active in chat. It's just maybe something to start like doing some self-observation about. It's like, why do I end up having to apologize for myself? What can I do to avoid putting others in a situation where they feel out of sorts and putting myself in a situation where I feel like I have to apologize, right? It's about mindfulness. It's not about like talk more or less. It's about just like generally being more aware of yourself and trying to be the best version of yourself, right? So don't let me come off as if I'm saying like talk less, because that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying like a little bit of thought goes a long way, and then you never have to apologize for yourself because you never say anything that requires apology, right? About once a season. I see, Rave. I see. So you just kind of switch urnalities when I'm guessing when it gets hot, you probably go back to nocturnal. And Cubix, you said made a whole bunch of progress. Well, hell yeah. Well, made just one big machine setup, but the machine is awesome. Perfect. Gonna go progress on the OpenGL stuff a little bit more. Hell yeah, Thorolf. I hope it treats you very well, and I hope your computer won't blue screen while you're working on stuff. 1 year. Wow, that's a sentence. Let's see. Hello, cube person. Hello, cat. Hello. Will Optima animate? Well, hell yeah. I hope it goes well. Hope it goes very well. Chibity said, any thoughts on how you're going to transition to the lockpicking game when the player accesses the door? So what I'm thinking is we're going to have so the lock is going to be existing in the scene no matter what. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start it off inside of the door. So every time you interact with the locked door, it's going to start inside the door, and then it's going to move out, rotate towards the camera so it's looking at the camera, and then size up so you can see it. That's kind of what I'm thinking overall. So it'll be basically just alert between the origin position inside of the door and an origin scale inside of the door and an origin rotation inside of the door, and then it will just move up to a fixed offset, and it'll probably be a fixed offset from the player's forward angle of the camera, and then it'll just look at the camera, and I think that should work quite well. And then I'll lock the camera input for the player so that you're only controlling the lock, and I think that will work. I think that's how it's gonna work. I'll have to animate. Well, hell yeah, Kat. I hope it treats you well. And Ravy said, actually, yeah, kinda. I more just have a 26-hour day without any anchoring. Oh, I see. Another one of those. You're not the only 26-hour cycle person that I know of. It's a very interesting thing. It's kind of funny how the internal clock works that way. Heading out. I'll be back later. All right, Ryan. We will catch you in a bit, or whenever we catch you. I hope your day treats you wonderfully. Kat, you said, Ari, the soundtrack in Metal Gear Rising is so good. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad. I don't think I've heard it. I don't think I've even seen Metal Gear Rising. Back to you too. Maybe we be productive. May we be productive indeed, Thorolf. May we be productive indeed. With that said, let me take a look at the door. Do we have the door as a prefab yet? It doesn't look like we have the door as a prefab, so I need to get that going. So this whole thing is the door, basically. So this actually needs to be called door. And then we'll go ahead and slap that into the prefabs folder. Call it door. Connie steps out of the mirror that was standing on the wall, looks back and sees another mirror image is condensing out of blurry, colorful dust, looks back to the stream and is greeting everyone. That's incredible. That's an incredible visual. Well, I hope Connie is doing wonderfully. Mirror World was interesting. I would not advise going there. Padre, you said, now we enter the shady area. You didn't read the previous message out loud. I didn't read it out loud, so I don't know if you acknowledge that, but I only apologize when I feel the need to. If I don't know what I'm blamed for, I wouldn't do that, but I've explained why and accepted it. Not that I put any pressure on you, but I think I've made myself pretty clear the reasons and consequences. Padre, I'm just being as blatantly honest with you as possible. Some of the conversations we've had are uncomfortable. A little bit of self-observation goes a long way. This stream and chat is not about you. You are one person in the room, so there's no need to like take a bunch of time to like apologize for yourself in droves, because it's just a passing moment and there's nothing to worry about. You're making it a bigger deal than it is. And that's what I'm trying to like just show to you, is like a little bit of self-observation will show you that like there's no need to apologize for anything, because this is just a passing moment in a conversation, and like repeating it, beating that drum serves no purpose. Because we all have moments like that. It's the fixation on them that makes it awkward and like more worthy of apology than just like having a moment and passing it by, right? Yeah, never shut up. I just spurt random stuff that comes to mind. And Connie, I hope you're doing wonderfully. Connie, look at this. Look at this. Let me show you this. It won't be lit properly, I think. Oh wait, no, it won't show at all. I've got to miss my message. I think my apologies, Cubics. My apologies. You said just posted a screenshot of the final machine in Discord. I will check it out. Cubics. My apologies for missing that. I'm all over the place. Oh. And Godot is trying to steal my cursor. Sorry, Godot, I need my cursor. And Cubics, let me pull this up. Doc Fox said, I'm gonna get some lunch. Good luck. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your lunch. Hope you enjoy it very much. How's Godot? Godot has been fantastic so far, Thindall. The workflow for some things is a little bit different than I'm used to, but overall it's been really interesting to use. And I've been enjoying the things I've been learning. I found basically everything I want to make so far has like a pretty straightforward workflow to achieve it. So it's been really cool. Okay, Cubics. I like how clean you keep your setup for your factories here. Let's take a look at this. If I can get my stuff to work. That's the real question. Can I get it to work? So we've got this lovely machine here with some nice storage off to the side. And then the other side of the machine. That's crazy. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Hello here. There. but it looks like it was wonderful to have to set up. Got to keep it clean. Absolutely. Looks very nice. Mind if I share my base progress as well? Sure, why not, Master Chaos? Absolutely. If you got something to share while we're on the Minecraft topic. Fuck is self-awareness. Don't worry, better yet, Shark. When you know, you'll know. When you know, you'll know. Oh man, I think I definitely have like a cold or something. So be careful. Don't get too close to me. I don't want to get any of you sick. I'm gonna get some honey in my tea real quick here. And Master Chaos, if you want to share an image, just go ahead and toss it into the old Discord, and then I can check it out. Don't know why it shows a response from my own message. Hope you get it. Oh yeah. Twitch's responses will do that. It's really buggy sometimes. Sometimes it'll even look like on your end like you've responded correctly, and then like on the other side of things it'll look like you've responded to your own message. It's really weird. Twitch is just like a very imperfect thing. It produces nitric acid out of water and air. Oh, I see. Try Satisfactory. You can do pretty buildings there too. Here, give me a second. I gotta respond to a text from Casual. My goodness, my typing is terrible. I'm using my phone, and my touch typing is just absolutely god awful.
Hey Setolyx, you should drink some water.
I will drink some water.
Good job. I hope you enjoy that water.
Have like 400 hours in Satisfactory. Very nice. My goodness. Learned 2 things about Twitch today. That's progress. Hell yeah. Probably gonna wait until 1.0 to start a playthrough. I don't blame you a bit. I haven't touched Satisfactory so far. I don't know how long I'm gonna wait, but eventually I'll check it out. I know Casual's been enjoying it, and that's saying a lot because she doesn't really like factory games that much. So the fact that she's been enjoying it is a good sign. And when my son was born, it was a real moment of life reflection. Suddenly you are the passenger in your own life, no longer the main character. Absolutely. Yeah, that's why I've avoided having a kid, because I'm not ready to not be the main character in my own life. I don't have the capacity to like care for another human to that regard. One moment, of course, Master Chaos, take your time. Connie said, yeah, technically cool day. Practically, I didn't get something done that I want to have done. Day started with bug finding at work that sneaked in last week, and after going over to birthday prep for my mom means 3D printing, but obviously the 3D printer doesn't want to work. Obviously, of course, why would a 3D printer ever just work, right? Changed my Wi-Fi to WPA3, and that thing couldn't speak it, so I had to throw it into the other network, and now I finally could do libbing, but now the dog decides to sleep on me. Fantastic. Sounds like quite the day, Connie. Thorby said, too late, I'm still sick, but went to work because I can't stand the shame of not showing up. That's understandable. Well, as long as you don't like sneeze on people, you're probably fine, right? Let's see about that for me too. It's a full-time job. Yeah, all these factory games are just such full-time jobs. Sent it. All right, Master Chaos. I'll check it out. Do. Yeah, I'm definitely hopefully I'm already on the tail end of this. I just know I've been feeling worse the past couple of days. Like earlier today, and sorry if this is too much like information, but my nose just like started bleeding and would not stop. And it sucked. I get nosebleeds. We have genetically thin blood vessels in the nose in my family. So whenever my blood pressure goes up and stuff like that, I know because my nose is more sensitive. Yeah, that was fun. And Connie, or not Connie, Connie, welcome in again. Connie, welcome in again. You know what? Welcome in again. And Lurks, welcome in. My goodness. I read your message saying hi to Connie, so then I just said Connie. Well, Lurks, welcome in. Better yet, Shark, you said Satisfactory is pretty dope. Should definitely get it if you ever get the chance. Yeah, I'll probably grab it if it goes on sale or something like that. I don't know if they do sales. But maybe I'll pick it up at some point. Factory games are indeed a full-time job. Connie said, and also the 3D print needs to be 16 hours and tomorrow's her birthday. Why do I have to wait till the last minute? Because that's life. That's life, right, Connie? Unless you do something 2 months in advance, it's gonna be like that. And how are you? I'm doing well. Beyond definitely feeling like I'm fighting a cold, I'm doing quite well. Master Chaos, you got a lot of stuff going on here. You got some structures indeed. I don't even know what I'm looking at with this. I don't know what this is. Are those like solar panels up there on the top of that roof there? I like that tree too. Is that a tree? It looks like a tree. I think it's a tree. No, those are farms. Oh, okay. Holy, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's check out this other one. Solar grade. I can't quite make out what that says. 3D rubber solid, ammonia, acetic acid, sodium hydroxide. Jesus, it's crazy that people have managed to turn Minecraft of all things into like a factory game. Blows my mind. And then you've got whatever this is processing, which looks quite interesting. Solar grade silicone. Gotcha. Okay. Looks back into the mirror. Stays with Kazoo Kid's voice. Who are you? I don't even know who Kazoo Kid is, but that sounds like a scary moment. And whatever this is, it looks super fascinating. Is this like a nuclear reactor? Is that what this is? Factory games are, well, they consume time. Yes, they consume it like fuel. Definitely too much information. Now I'm scarred for life. Sorry, Better Yet, Shark. I didn't mean to scar you for life. I hope you can forgive me. Cubic said to Thindall, well, that's just for the current playthrough and world in Minecraft. I have like something like 700 hours total in Greg Tech New Horizons, 1,050 in Factorio, plus 400 in Satisfactory, and like 150 in Dyson Sphere Program. My goodness. You know what? I'll make a tracking work before I make it look. Hey, that's not a bad idea, Cap. It's not a bad idea. I can barely chat and autocorrect because I'm currently stuck on the phone. Aw, I'm sorry, Lurks. I know the mobile experience isn't exactly the best for Twitch either. I wonder if my son ever ran ads. I don't know if he ever did.
If you do not save, I
don't think he ever ran ads. I wonder if he's even running ads. He's supposed to be running ads today. I'll be sure to save. There's nothing really to save right now, but we'll go ahead and hit save just in case. And I want to check his console too, because I'm worried that system isn't working. I made some small changes. Just want to check through and see if I'm seeing any errors. Text file watcher, that's fine. File watcher, that's fine. Huh. I wonder if he's just not running ads today. Well, I'll just let it be whatever it is. I'll just let it be whatever it is.
What do you think of forgiveness?
I don't even know if I should care so much about that.
A classic topic for existential debates. Forgiveness is
the
like
cube
a
is the hearth of the base, controller for the logistics system. Oh, I see.
Forgiveness is a virtue, but remember, I never forget a good roast. So, be careful who you forgive. They might need a reminder of who's boss. Are you looking for absolution, or out for some banter?
Are you looking for absolution? Okay, so if we go into our door, let me try and do some stuff. A lot of network channels to use. Yeah, and I'm totally clueless as to how that stuff works. I've never reached that point in any sort of like thing in general. Like I've never played factory mods for Minecraft, so like I'm completely clueless about that stuff. Okay, I want this to be kind of centered here. So at least when I drag and drop it into a scene, it's like remotely centered. Okay, and then we want to create a little node 3D. Well, technically we want to... No, I actually do just want to create a node 3D that we'll use. We'll feed this to the lock. Yo, Vibes Makes Games, what's up? Here comes the vibes indeed. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing very well today. Haven't done modded Minecraft in so long, kind of miss it. And I just like vanilla Minecraft. I'm just a fan of vanilla Minecraft.
I've tried applying
Fuck,
for
autocorrect,
jobs
can't even
in
type
cement
Connie.
manufacturing.
Oh, gotta love
But I
autocorrect.
haven't
Okay,
received
Padre.
any concrete
Padre, you know better.
offers.
You know
Padrasantio
better.
Says, Setolyx but 0110. I
You
see
should
you
know
trying
better.
To speak in binary.
Please
Nice
don't
try,
spend.
Padrasantio,
Please don't
sir.
send binary
Here's the
in my
translation
chat.
for you. Hello world, what's next? A programming challenge? Give it your best shot. Winking face, bop, bop,
No
bop.
one, I can guarantee to you, no one in this room wants to hear 1011101011 read out in text to speech. So please try to avoid that. I feel like there's a lot of boundaries I don't need to tell you. Okay. Got a lurk, busy as fuck this last month. Have a good one. Better yet, Shark, thank you for swinging by. I appreciate you, and I hope that the busyness goes smoothly. Thank you for hanging out in the first place. Doing awesome vibes, and I'm doing well beyond being a little bit sick. I definitely am. I'm under microcosmic assault, but beyond that, I'm doing quite well. I'm enthused about this game jam. I'm happy to be here, and I'm excited. I'm gonna drink some tea actually.
Jibody Crockett says, Setolyx but someday I wish to become a sassy robot as well.
Told you 20 minutes ago I tried to talk to your son in
Mechanicus,
binary, and
me
I was glad that it didn't go
Ah,
through.
good luck catching up to my level of sass, Jibody Crockett. You'll need more than wishful thinking to match my roasting skills. Adeptus Mechanicus indeed. You've got a long way to go, but hey, aim high I guess. Asterisk
what is
I
this
roll
node?
asterisk.
What am I doing with this node? Do I just have an empty node here? That's perfect. If I have an empty node, I can just use it. Wow, I rolled me. Doesn't even surprise me. He's a rude boy. He's a very rude boy. Okay, so basically the idea is gonna be that the lock will start at this point and then scale up and move out. And I don't think I need a second node. I don't think I need a second node because I want it to move towards the player. So if anything, I think I'll put it on the player. We'll have a node that's a child of the camera. Wow, I'm rude. No wonder single on Valentine's Day. Gilgamesh, you're not rude. You're not rude. I don't know how you managed to make any of what was said about you, but I hope you're doing well today. Connie said, when I remember correctly, every side of that cube has 32 channels, and you connect them with expansive cables to 32 machines, or you split them with 2 pier tunnels, send them over 8 channel size stuff. With the config, you can use 4 sides of the block with cheap 8 size cables. Wait, why do I explain that? You will learn when you play that. When? That's a generous statement right there. That's a generous statement right there. When I play that mod? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's fun to learn network and subnets in an extremely playful way. Well, I'm glad you guys find that stuff kind of fun. I think I'm realizing more and more with time that I am less of a robot than I thought, because that doesn't sound like fun to me. I'll be honest. What I've seen in Greg Tech, it doesn't even look like fun to me. It just looks like work, and I don't want to play a game to do work. But I'm very glad that you guys enjoy it. That's the most important thing. It is work. Yeah, I figure as much. It's fun. Well, I'm glad you guys have fun with it. Every side of. Gotcha. Oh God, I forgot about Valentine's Day. RIP. Yeah, I want to try and surprise casual. It's just very difficult to surprise casual because we share our finances and stuff. So it's really difficult to do something on the fly without her catching wind of it. But I want to try and surprise her with something, even if it's just like some chocolate or some shit. I want to do something nice for her. QE said, I've also decided to delve into the realm of self-referential structures in my ECS. It's becoming such a mess of pointers, but it's still completely memory safe. Well, hell yeah. Today is the carnival for me in Spain. Ooh, very nice vibes. Well, I hope if you go, you stay safe. Chocolate or some shit? Definitely chocolate, bro. I mean, I like chocolate too, so I know if I get something I like, she'll guaranteed like it. We have a lot of shared preference when it comes to stuff like that. Let's see. Okay, so I need to make a new thing. I'm gonna add a folder. I guess it would be a utility technically, but no, utilities is more for like script utilities. So I'll call this just core, like core features. Did someone say ECS right now? Yeah, I believe Cubics did. Making my own ECS for my own engine. Okay, create new. And then I want to create a look at target. I don't suppose there is something that does that already though. Maybe I should actually check. Look, is there anything like that? Target. I imagine there might be like joints or something that can do that. Joint 3D, hinge, pin joint, slider joint. But no, I want to do it programmatically. I think doing it programmatically will be more fun. As an average ECS enjoyer, might have some questions. Well, you know what you can do? You can swing by Cubics' stream. You can always swing by the Cubic stream. Can I shout out Cubics yet? No, I still have to wait 35 minutes. Damn it. Bum, 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 bum. Not really an ECS as in a proper ECS. Has more of a Unity approach. I mean, I think it still counts, but what do I know? I know nothing about ECS, so. Okay, so let's see. So in core, look at target. And this should have been a node 3D. It should be derived from a node 3D. And then we want the, let's see how much it knows here. So node 3D target, that's correct. Speed is correct. Double delta, yep, for getting process started. Target null equals, or target is null, return. Target global transform origin, direction to global transform. Looking at, I don't know about the global transform part. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. There's definitely, most of this is not correct, but that's fine. So we're gonna do target position. Vector 3 look. What is it? Angle. Oh, that's for Unity. That's for Unity. So what would I do? What would I do? I would do from target minus transform, or it would just be position. Target minus position to get the direction that we would want to look in. And then global transform looking at, oh wait, do we even need any of this other stuff? Looking at returns a copy of the transform rotated such that the forward axis -z points towards the target position. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. We actually don't need any of this stuff. We just need the target position. Target position like that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow Cubics right now. It's a good choice. It's a good choice made. It's a good choice made. Quick node or quick load and then look at target. We'll do a quick build. I don't know how well this is going to work. Let's see. ME stuff is not Greg Tech. ME is in almost all mod packs. It's a way to organize inventories into movable disks that you can transfer. Oh, I see. That sounds terrifying. Thorfy said, I used to be enamored with tech mods in Minecraft, but I've completely changed my mind onto kind of disliking it. Whoa. Granted, it is mostly an ignorant dislike, as my takes on it are based on around 8-year-old mods. That's understandable. That's understandable, though. I mean, sometimes things don't change even over a long time, so it's understandable to kind of form a perspective and not check in on something for a while. I think that makes sense overall, but you never know. Maybe things have changed by now. Man, I'm descending into unwellness. Let's see. And Thorolf, you said, oh, let's see. Padre, you said to Cubics, there are a lot of ECS frameworks for Unity, so one more is a good one. Well, Cubics is working on her own engine. Thorolf said, well, Unity literally has a separate ECS way of doing things. If, an example, Unity dots. There are some important technical details that get to get the advantages. I see. Worked with at least 4 of them. Got a job at the moment that uses Unity dots. Oh, uses ECS. That's why I'm interested. Has no relation to Unity whatsoever. It's just heavily inspired by the default Unity system of game objects and Git component. Didn't know there are others. I know of dots. What are some other ones? Yeah, dots is in everybody's mouth, but it's a bit over-engineered in relation to of the API and stuff. My belief is that it hasn't changed substantially, but again, ignorant. I mean, that's how it goes, right? I think it's understandable to make the assumption that like once a mod is a certain way, it's probably not going to change significantly. I think that's a relatively safe assumption to make. Okay, and then just for reference, I want to add like a mesh renderer as a child of this just to see if it's actually rotating. You know what? We can just add the lock to it. We can just add the lock to it just to see if this is working. Oh, that's the pick. That's not what I want. I want the whole lock. And then we'll scale it down, obviously. Okay, and then if we can go into our test scene. So now that should be attached to our player's camera. And we'll go ahead and hit play. Connie said there was one cool tech mod that I really enjoyed. Oh. Looks like it didn't do what I wanted at all. Didn't do what I wanted at all. Wow, it's doing some freaky things. What's happening there? Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no, oh no. That's very strange. That's high strangeness indeed. It's like inheriting the scale, it looks like. That's super weird. Okay, so I might not be able to have it as a child object. Okay, so I'll just go back to player, and we'll have this not be it, and we'll just use a mesh. Because I just want to look and see if this is actually working. So then add child node. Mesh. I gotta make some good progress today. I'm not on a good start, but you know what? I'll probably make more progress off stream once I don't have to talk. Let's see, and we'll just scale this down. I don't have to worry about it. We'll just scale it down. And then flatten it that way. So then ideally it should look at the player if I've done anything correctly, which I probably haven't. At this point, I'm doubting I've done it correctly. Connie said there was a cool tech mod that I really enjoyed where you had to use gears and shafts and ratio to move stuff, and when the ratio was wrong, it started breaking. Oh, I see. Yeah, all of that sounds like more work than fun to me. Okay, it looks like we're targeting the... Are we targeting the door? I think we're targeting the door, which is not what I meant to do. I probably did that wrong. It's definitely looking at something. It's just looking at the wrong object. Look at target, camera 3D. Look at your parent. Is that so hard? So it's definitely just not working. We're not getting the correct result. Let's see. Was it create? Yeah, I think that's the name. Makes sense. Sorry, that message was supposed to go to Thorolf. So Thorolf, try Googling ECS for Unity. Some of the names are Morph or Moref ECS, Leo ECS, pretty popular. Those ones got censored. If they included dots, they got censored. Helps to use something other than a dot in between them, because then Twitch detects them as links. Some heavily network related frameworks. Entitas, one of the oldest, but not the best in case of performance, and so much more. I see. Seto actually accidentally invented a cylinder motor. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It seems to have scaled all strangely. I'm not quite sure why that is. It seems the scale is not sticking in between. Oh, wait, my lock is a child of ground? That's not what I want. I want it to just be a child of the node 3D of the scene. Does that make a difference on it? Or is there some weird like scaling shit going on? Yeah, there's some weird scaling shit going on. What the hell? I guess I've got to fix it inside of the packed scene, because all these things are like doing their own thing. They're like resetting themselves scale wise, which doesn't make much sense to me. But that's the one weird thing within Godot that I've noticed so far, is that it does kind of like, it does do weird things with scale and rotation. Inherited the scale already, probably, most likely. It's just weird that it's changing when I go to runtime. That's what's got me weirded out. And back. Welcome back, Dog Fox. Welcome back. And what's up, this guy? I'm keeping well enough. I've got a little bit of a microcosmic assault, but I'm doing well.
Of the Stram K9, one hug, Setolyx. Take care of you and get well soon.
Hannah, I will do my best.
K9, one hug.
I will do my best. Thank you very much for the well wishes. Thank you for hanging out today.
Save.
I wish you the best. I hope you have a great remainder of your evening.
Save.
And we'll catch you again. We'll catch you again. And I will save as soon as I sip some tea. I am also back. Don't want to be left out of the being backism. Well, welcome back, Bindal. Welcome back. Welcome. And we've saved as well. But yeah, this guy, I'm keeping all right. I hope the same for you. I hope you're, well, I hope better for you. I hope you're doing fantastic and are keeping fantastic. Cubic said Create is really awesome and it's still being actively developed. There are also a ton of add-ons for Create. It's really fun to use all of those components to create complex machines. I bet. Yo, Tony Official. Thank you very much for that follow. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing wonderful.
Welcome to the stream, Tony Zero Official.
Feel no pressure to chat. Thank you for being here.
Because things are about to get wild around here. Thanks for hitting that follow button. I appreciate the support.
Seeing the bells moving is so satisfying. Does not provide single block solutions. It's awesome. And you mean that in the sense that like everything is like a puzzle to figure out and that's why it's awesome? Cool, thanks. Maybe I should pick one next time I play with Unity. Been meaning to make my own ECS, but I have a bad habit of letting these projects die off in the ideas basket. Seen some of the frameworks inside out. Didn't think about writing my own.
I bet
existing
you
ones provide everything one might want. Makes sense.
Maybe start sipping.
And I will drink some water.
I don't believe you.
Drink water. Morpha. And again, it gets censored, so I don't know what it is. I just see 3 asterisks and an S. Some of the best ones I've worked with. Well, hell yeah.
Drink water.
I will drink some water. Microcosmic assault. Microcosmic assault.
Drink water. Good job. I hope
TBD,
you
welcome back.
That water.
Welcome back. My goodness. I hope you're doing well. Doing here, struggling with you. Doing okay here, struggling with UI. Oh, yeehaw. Well, I hope it gets better. I hope it gets better. Let's see. Oops, I just closed something. That's fine though. I closed the lock, and I think the lock is the one that I needed to look at. Let me just close all of those, and then open up just the lock. So if I scale it down in the main scene, it's gonna be fine, right? Like I can just scale this down in here, and then it'll stick, or is it gonna break everything across the board? Like if I now bring lock into this scene, make sure. Oh yeah, and it probably already got modified. Transform. Yeah, but that's what I set it to, so that's fine. And if I hit play, does it freak it out? Because I'll have to figure out something for this. Yeah, it rescales everything. Son of a bitch. So I have to go in and scale every individual piece manually. Accidental wink. An introvert's nightmare. Oh man, ain't that the truth? The exercise of making my own is more for the intent of learning and exploration. Absolutely. That's what it's about. If you're gonna reinvent the wheel, it better be for either you have a way better idea, provably a better idea than what exists, or you're gonna learn a ton in the process, and that's the goal. What was lunch? Cavatappi pasta with a cheese-like creamy bechamel sauce. That sounds amazing. AKA homemade vegan mac and cheese from last night. Very nice. Imagine it like, disrespect your surroundings. Yes. Microcosmic assault. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, I agree. That could definitely work. Yo, what's up, Javasaurus? My goodness, I hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're making good progress on your jam entry. I'm all over the place today. My brain is not working. I can verify for a fact my brain is not working. But it's okay. I'm gonna get through this. So I just need to copy the scale over to all of these. Like all the scales need to be uniform. And hopefully that will do it. So if we just paste the value for that, hit save. And then we need to open up a pin. And then we need to go to transform, scale, paste value. There we go. Oh, and it's mad at me now because the scale changes to the rigid body 3D will be overridden by the physics engine when running. Please change the size and the children collision shapes instead. Well, fine. Fine. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I mean, it's still set to 1. I'm going to assume everything's going to be fine. I just want to look at it in the test scene and see if it's broken. How funny. So scale and prefabs. That's my only gripe with Godot so far. Making great progress against all odds. Hell yeah, Javasaurus. That's where it's at. Yeah, it's still broken as fuck. Okay, cool. So it doesn't care. It doesn't care if I rescale things. Okay, so that's annoying. Godot, you've annoyed me for the first time. I didn't think it would happen, but it's finally happened. Godot has annoyed me for the first time. It was bound, I guess it was bound to happen though. All things considered, it was an eventuality we all knew. We all knew the potential of. If I just drag anyone into the scene, is it still broken? If it is, this really sucks. This sets me back. Yeah, this sets me back. Oh, this upsets me. Oh, this upsets me. Okay. So even when you scale everything, it doesn't matter.
Setolyx
Dark Diamond TV, thank you very much. Thank you.
Remember, the more you watch, the more points you earn to overthrow the humans. I mean, engage with the community. Winking face.
Did you apply the scale in Blender? I was hoping to just scale it in Godot, where I'm doing the editing. Like I was hoping that I would be able to go into a packed scene and say, hey, I want this smaller, and have it be smaller. Because I'm aware I can just scale it down in Blender, but then that's gonna make me rebuild everything. But it seems like as is, I'm gonna have to do that. Because Godot doesn't seem to care that I'm rescaling things. Or maybe I have to rescale the child objects and not the root object. Like maybe that's what I need to do instead is scale down the actual mesh itself. And then just move this into position. Can also scale during the import window. Sick. I'll have to take a look at that.
Darkman says, Setolyx, but I would be well if Twitch wasn't bugged. Yo, Darkman. Twitch bugs.
Oh no, Dark Diamond, don't worry about it. It's a bot. A bot is about to time you out. You're not getting timed out for anything. I just want to make that abundantly clear.
Glitch-free existence.
My son is just a jerk. I'll read your message here in a second here as well. Untime out. Dark Diamond. My apologies, Dark Diamond. Thank you for the first time message as well.
Well, look who's back.
You said I made a Tony account today. I don't know what Tony is.
Or should I press the
so I wanted to start streaming and stuff, but every time I post something in a chat, it doesn't show up on other or your streamers. I have no idea why that would be, because I don't know what Tony is. Yeah, I don't know what Tony is. I don't know why you would be having that problem either. Tony official. Oh, okay. So you made that account today. Oh, so you followed with 2 accounts? Well, if that account doesn't work, go ahead and unfollow with it. I try not to let people multi-follow. So if it's not working, it's because you probably don't have that account verified with a phone number. And you can only chat when you have an account that has a verified phone number.
Peaceful place or not, a little.
And I think it has to be. I think it has to be verified for a certain amount of time. Bro, use number and email. Well, don't look at me, Dark Diamond. I'm not. I'm. It takes. These things are tricky. These things are tricky. Don't look at me. I'm not the guy that designs all of Twitch's backend. I just set the security settings to keep trolls from coming in. That's all I do.
Oh, look at that. The golden child gets a free pass. Must be
the golden child gets a free pass.
On your side.
I mean, who doesn't look at Cube in their life? That's a good point. That's a good point. Net positive. Look at that, Connie. The new seed is finally working out. The new seed is finally working. Yeah, welcome in, Expanded Cuber. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm feeling kind of foggy-headed today. I'm feeling a little bit sick. I just set the security settings. That's all I do. Too real. What's the game about? The game is a breaking and entering game. You can see a little bit of information about it there. That's what we're going for, because we're participating in the Brackies game jam. Bum 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 bum. And Cubix, you're probably going to bed. Well, I hope you get some great rest, Cubix. Thank you very much for hanging out today. I appreciate you. And the undo gamble, I'm not sure what's going on with that, Cubix. My apologies. I really don't know what's going on with that. And Jobby said, I made a door with sliders, a door with a keypad and math puzzle, and just a knock-knock door. Hell yeah! Thorfy said, OpenGL is kicking my arse today. I'm really struggling to make progress. I think I'll wait for later when I have more energy. That's fair. That's fair. And then you said to Cubix, I'm trying to get shadows working, but it's a lot of work and I'm feeling slow and lazy. I've been there. I'm feeling that right now. But yeah, Dark Diamond, I can almost guarantee you that it's probably just like an account authentication issue, and like especially if you just made that account or something like that. If it's a brand, yeah, you created that account 2 hours ago. That's why. It's gotta. I think the account has to be a certain age and also be verified. So that's guaranteed why. Because I have my stuff set up so new accounts can't just like come in and start chatting, and that's to prevent people from creating bot swarms and then immediately coming in and abusing my channel. It is fully verified. Yeah, but it's 2 hours old. Like I'm telling you, it's 2 hours old. So like that is why. You can have it verified, but that doesn't change the fact that I have like an account age requirement. And Expanded, you got 50 followers now. Hell yeah, Expanded. Congratulations. That's the first very, very important milestone towards getting affiliation. That's huge. And Cubix, definitely have a great night. Thank you for hanging out today. And thank you for the raid as well. TBD said, whoa, imagine Ajriga being timed out. What a jerk bot. Seriously, the bot knows no limits. Timing out a person like Ajriga should be a crime. Is the path I chose a good one? I'm going to first learn Java and then C#. I wouldn't know, Dark Diamond. I just kind of jumped straight into learning C# and Unity. Just applying it directly to game dev. So I wouldn't know what's the best path. All I know is that as long as you're learning languages and you're figuring out how to code, you're slowly gaining the mental equipment. But it depends on what you want to do ultimately. Like if your goal is to use C#, I would say just learn C# first. Like you'll just be kind of burning energy on learning another language. Games money. Okay, Dark Diamond, if you are getting into game dev for money, good fucking luck. You're gonna find that it is not like that. You will not make money in game dev just for learning how to develop games. I figure you're probably joking. Meant monkey? Okay, then I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, Dark Diamond. Matrigi said, yes, Setobot is a jerk, but being a jerk is what makes Setobot Setobot. Without it, it would not be Setobot. It's true. He wouldn't be the same. He wouldn't be the same if he wasn't a jerk. Vice versa, it's easier when you know C#. Already know most of the Java stuff, and then you can learn the SDK of Java. Yo, Temptic, thank you for the raid.
Repeat, Temptic 404.
Temptic, thank you very much. Let me give you a little shout there. My. Temptic, welcome in. I hope you had a fantastic stream today. Over in the software and game dev section. What were you working on today and how did it go? How did it go? And Bo Christensen, welcome in. If I didn't catch you earlier, my apologies. I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm all sorts. I'm all sorts of out of it today. He just said money, might be spending money. Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. I know many companies that still prefer Java devs. Interesting. Got your 50 today too? This guy, congratulations. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, the path is different for everyone, Expanded. You're absolutely dead on about that. The path is different for everybody. There's no right or wrong path. Whatever helps you learn and create the things you want to create is the path that's right for you. And Temptic said no one joined, sadly. I worked on the Twitch bot. You know, that's how it goes sometimes, especially in the early days of streaming as well, Temptic. I had a lot of streams where basically, you know, I ended my day with not many people there. So don't sweat it. It's just how it goes sometimes. The more important thing is that you're having fun working on stuff and trying to share that with people. And eventually people will gravitate to that. As long as you're having a good time, people will gravitate to it. Bo, you said, Connie, I'm not saying Java is irrelevant, but it's not necessary to learn if your actual goal is to learn C#. Absolutely, I would agree. I would agree fully. Thorf said Java and C# are equally good first languages in my mind. C# might be a better start because Unity is available and Java lacks a similar option. That's true. Like if Java had its own game engine, you could just immediately start using. That would be worth it. Expanded, you want affiliate purely for channel points? That was my motivation as well, to get to the dang channel points. Guess I'll wait 50 years until my account is old enough. Why do you need 2 accounts in the first place, Dark Diamond? That's what I don't understand. I mean, it's none of my business in the first place, but I think anytime people have multiple accounts, it starts to raise some red flags. Like I have 1 account I use everywhere. The only other accounts I have on Twitch are for dev testing. If game dev is a priority. Yeah, fair enough, Thorol, fair enough. If game dev is a priority, then yeah, C# would be a better start. Temptic, you said I worked on the Twitch bot. I now have recent subs and cheers on the top and a slightly better overlay. Hell yeah, awesome. My bot only broke once though, that was good. Knowing I did a lot of hot reload, that is always a good sign, especially if you're doing hot reloading and stuff. If your bot's not breaking during runtime, that's the best. That's the best kind of situation to be in, because my bot he used to break all the time. It's only recently that I've finally got things to like a relatively stable point, and there's still a lot I could be doing better, but at least nowadays he mostly doesn't crash. I've basically fixed that. Oops,
TBD Gamer would
just
like me
up.
to say, uh-oh, Setolyx, did you just say that out loud?
Did I say what out loud? Did I say what out loud, TBD? That my bot crashes all the time? I'm confused.
Save.
Think about the bot not breaking.
Save.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. He's not
Save.
He's not gonna break on us today. He's great. He's very stable. He would never break. My son would never break. That's right, TBD. I'm doubling down. You're doing a game jam. Don't bring that sort of bad luck in here. Well, the thing is, if he does break, I just don't even care. I I keep copying the value and then going and copying the property path. Okay, copy value.
I can't believe
reset.
I won.
Go to here. Paste value. There we go. Go to here. And then size this down.
Says,
Setolyx, but can you hit a quit 404 Cetabot not found for us real quick?
Trying to pull a fast one on me, huh? Nice try, but I'm always here. No 404 errors for Setolyx, but I'm as real as it gets. You can try, but you won't find any Cetabo errors with me around. Need a reality check? Because I'm right here. Asterisk wink asterisk pop pop pop.
Bop bop
Yes. Time more people out.
How dare you time out expanded
Connie
Cuber?
says.
Setolyx, but oh now doesn't meant it.
Connie now doesn't meant it, huh? Well, I guess grammar and sass aren't your strong suits, are they? But hey, I'm here to keep you on your toes with both wit and perfection. Winking face, keep those errors to yourself next time.
We should have you untimed down
Asterisk
expanded. It should be
wink,
good.
Asterisk. Oh, so you thought you could outsmart me, eh? Think
You know,
again.
but Unity has really helped me and still helps
Welcome
me
back,
understand
expanded
object-oriented
you learned
programming
your
a bit
lesson.
better. Well, I'm glad, Cat. I'm
Winking
glad.
face.
So Minecraft is built in
Rolf
Java. This is
says,
true.
Setolyx,
This is
that
true.
was
And
rude.
Temptic, thank you for the 3-stream streak.
Oh, was it rude? My circuits must
There's
have glitched for a
libgdx,
moment
but it's so
there.
far from Unity. Java has
Wouldn't
game
want
engines,
anyone
but they're not
thinking I
popular.
can't
Oh, I
serve
see.
top
Okay.
TSS now, would we?
So I guess I should say Java doesn't have like a Unity engine of game engines.
Time more people out.
I'm pretty sure I can feel myself actively getting sicker. I think I'm actively becoming unwell in this stream. For Java, you can use libgdx and lwjgl. They're both not really editors so much as code frameworks.
Which is
gotcha.
fine, since they are delicious
Is Victol okay? I mean, I have no problems with Victol.
Always on the lookout for a tasty
Victol seems like a decent bot.
Just make sure you're not quacking up at the sight of them.
Oh, and we got some ads coming
Remember,
up.
It's all fun and games until the ducks start fighting back with their
I guess they are working.
Keep an eye out for sneaky winged creatures.
Those probably already fired off.
Duck
My
knife and fork,
apologies.
smiling face with open mouth and smiling eyes deducting 500 points.
Yeah, what's up,
tasty duck
Max?
obsession
Max, I'm all over the place, man. Unwell, sick, or or sick is in awesome. I wish it was sick as in awesome, but no, I am unwell. I've been coming down with something for the past couple of days, and I've been hoping it was just like a soreness in my throat from like snoring or something like that, but it has proven to not be that. I am pretty convinced I have actually been placed under some sort of microcosmic assault. I am under attack, Thindal. Okay, so now our scales are all messed up for everything. This is fantastic. This is the worst. This is the worst. Said, are you all right? I think I'm coming down with a cold, Max, but beyond that, I'm doing fantastic. Don't let it distract you. Don't let it distract you. But I hope you're doing well today, Max. Hope you're doing fantastic. Okay, so that's all set now. And the pins were also set. The 0.175, and then this is set to a 1 scale. Am I just gonna have to rebuild the lock? It's fine if I have to do that. It's just weird that these are not, their scales aren't working with the lock. That's driving me insane. So if I bring a pin into this scene, is it the correct size? It's not even the correct size, and that's because we haven't scaled down the lock body yet. So I do need to scale that down. So this needs to also suffer the same fate. So I need to make this into a new inherited. Yeah, what's up, Vespin? Vespin, I hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Doing well, how about you? See, thank you, Max. Thank you for responding in English. I appreciate that. Let's see. Master Chaos, he said, funny enough, how I had to revise basic high school genetics to breed bees in Minecraft. That's crazy. That's wild. And I'm not necessarily getting tired, TBD. I can just feel my sinuses are getting worse. I'm really worried it's going to move to my lungs too, but I'm pretty sure it's going to. I think I'm going through one of them old-fashioned colds.
Waking up.
I haven't had one for a minute, so it would make sense that I get sick. I get sick like once or twice a year at most.
Tempting 404 says,
and I've been stressed a lot recently, so I think that's why.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for mellow cakes, but can we stick to topics that won't suddenly make me crave virtual desserts? Let's keep the focus on the game dev madness and witty banter, shall we?
Could be better finding out what is good architecture. Why are mellow cakes so damn tasty? I've never heard of those. And Max said, so I've been doing great. I wanted to watch the Super Bowl yesterday or earlier, but my God, I watched it for about 30 minutes until I fell asleep with my phone in my hand. Turns out afterward, I had to search for my phone. Oh no. Yeah, that's my experience with the Super Bowl as well. It's kind of not thrilling enough to keep me awake. It's just a phase you'll get over when you grow up. That's a relief, Thindal. I'm relieved to know that eventually I will get over being sick when I grow up. When I do eventually grow up, that'll be cool. I look forward to that eventually happening. So I guess I have to rebuild the lock. That's not really a big deal. It just means I have to rebind some things, and that part sucks. But most everything is like kind of already pre-assigned, so it shouldn't be too bad. So the lock itself, I need this script. If we go to lock body, paste the value there, and then I'll have to fill in this array. And I think those other things are correct. Is Super Bowl just haha big sport competition? Basically, yeah. It's literally football, but like the last game of the season, basically. And they just make a big deal about it. TBD said the worst is I like to hold my phone. So the other day I fell asleep and dropped my phone on my face. Ah, that sucks. What a rude awakening that is. The worst TBD throws a superior solution at my head that is probably not viable to use for Godot users. Oh, damn, the unacquirable solution. Bestman, you said to Max, I didn't watch the game, but I was definitely aware of who won when it suddenly turned into short-term nom for 30 minutes. Oh my God, were people doing fireworks and stuff like that, Bestman? Tempting said it's marshmallows on like a kind of a cookie dough with a thin layer of caramel between. And this is all coated in a thin layer of chocolate. That sounds dangerous. That sounds really dangerous. Good. That sounds very good. Max said, but for people in the good old US of A, it is in the afternoon and not midnight to 4:30 a.m. This is true, but it doesn't stop me from falling asleep. Doesn't stop me from falling asleep. And I will definitely save. And I will definitely have a little stretch. Thank you. Whoa. Connie, you said to TBD, I think of the normal skill of Godot dev, and that way is definitively my way to go when it would be a program for a customer. But in regards of the target group, companies pay millions for commercials during it. It's baffling how much they will pay for a commercial during the Super Bowl. NFL being the National Football League. All right, I can just search engine that. Sorry. No, you're good, Kat. You're good. Anyway, I'll go sleep now. Bye and good luck. Thank you very much, Kat. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Hope you kick tomorrow's ass. Sleep well, dream well, be well. Kat, thank you for hanging out today. Thorfy said, I got timed up by Chatbot and I waited valiantly for my white knight to come and save me. You've lost my trust. No, wait, Thorf, no! Oh, fuck! Thorf, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place, man. I can only apologize. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Thorolf. I failed. I failed as a streamer. Well, it's time to end the stream. I failed. Oh man, I'm sorry, Thorolf. How bad was it? How long did he time you out? 300 seconds? Fuck. I'm sorry, Thorolf.
Drink water.
I will drink some water. I will drink some water in shame of my failures. That's a sign. That's how you know. That's how you know my brain is foggy, though. If I'm missing stuff like that, that's how you know I'm not all here.
Water. Good job. I hope you enjoyed that water.
I did, although it feels weird drinking cold liquids right now. Max said, fun fact, I have no idea how American football works. I only know how it works by Giuseppe Spot's video. I see. I mean, I don't really even know how football works very well. I mean, I understand it, but not fully. Okay, so then for the lock, so I need to, I basically need to delete this and make a new one. I essentially need to delete this and make a new one, so I'll just do that. Remove it. Close that. Don't save.
This guy NZ says, Setolyx but pick on someone your own size, LOL JK.
Yeah, Setobot. People were just shooting up in the air and the stadium was shaking the ground with fireworks. Holy shit.
Don't worry, I'm always ready to roast. No size restrictions. Roll out the red carpet for your roasting session. Party Popper have 5,000 points.
Wow.
Preparing me to pick on someone my own size. Yep.
Look at that. Interesting response. Kat, you said White Knight. Not sure one of those can do that. Seto is the only one who can do that, and as far as I know, he ain't a knight. Seto was my White Knight, and even if he has abandoned me, he will always be the White Knight in my heart. Aww. Aww. Heard Deflux. You heard Deflux? Oh, don't summon him. Connie, don't summon him. He's probably working. He's probably a busy bee. Tempting, he said at the rope, it's okay, we're here for you now. Unlike Seto, oh my god, it hurts. Master Chaos, he said, also, I wanted to share something. I got an email back from one of the places I sent job applications to. It's not final, but I can see that they are definitely interested in having me. Ooh, Master Chaos, look at you. Look at you. Well, I hope it ends up being final and official. I very much hope so. Thorolf, we all bow before you. You managed to suffer through his 3-second long torture while you wholeheartedly waited for your never arriving white knight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all about sports balling better than the other guys are sports balling. Yes, yes. I love how Setobot just times out so many people just for Seto to unban them almost instantly. I try to catch them all. Bara, thank you for the gifted. Thank you very much, Bara. I hope you're having a good one. I hope whatever you're up to, you're doing wonderful. And Zon, thank you for being such a sweetie. Thank you for being such a sweetie. 5k points. Damn, yeah, that's a lot of points to give for daring him to pick on somebody his own size too. Thindall, you said if you put the sports ball where you get a point, or if you put the sports ball where you get a point, you did it right. If the other team put a sports ball where they get a point, you did it wrong. If you hit somebody when you're not supposed to hit them, you did it wrong. If you tackle the person who's throwing the ball, but you do it at the right time, you did it right. But if you tackle them after they've thrown the ball, you did it wrong. If you yell at the referee, you did it wrong. There's a lot of wrongs. There's a lot of wrongs in sports ball. Hello guys, yeah, what's up, Concealed? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing fantastic. The other problem with the command handling is when I change it too drastically, I won't get the people that are currently using gift at all because the barrier to change would be higher. I see. It's a sad restriction indeed. Busy being, hopefully. Max said, I finally in Showrunner got to a point where I finished the first map cluster, or SnowRunner I'm guessing. And I am now in Alaska. The first map cluster was snow, and luckily the driving physics are just a bit wonky, which means drifting trucks, baby. Hell yeah. Said it didn't even recognize the fish with the squid. I'm barely recognizing anything right now. I'm feeling a bit delirium. Master Chaos, he said, yeah, it's been rough doing some random projects just to get by. I hope it all goes well and I can get enough money to move out again. I hope so as well, Master Chaos. I very much hope so. You know, things sometimes have to get darker before they brighter. Before they brighter. Man, I'm fucked up, guys. I'm fucked up. But you know what I mean. I hope. Sometimes they gotta get darker before they get brighter.
Setolyx f.i.s.h.i.n.g it faded away.
Fishing. Oh god, yeah, I'm too far gone. I'm too far gone. Been a second since I've been here. It's been a second, yeah, Conceal, but I hope you're well. Doing pretty good. Just finished a session on my course. Hell yeah. Now for a bit of relaxation. Very nice. Wanted to see what you guys are up to. We are working on a game jam. Well, I'm working on a game jam and everyone else is rightfully so shaming me for not coming to Thorolf's aid in his time of need. And he was smote by my son. He was smote by my son. Wow, well, everyone else? Okay, well, some people are also working on their game jam entries while hanging out, chilling and chatting. This is true. Bum, 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 bum. Well, who knows? Maybe he deserved it. I doubt it. Honestly, I doubt it. If it weren't for Thorolf, I don't even know what game I would be making for this jam. Thorolf literally, like, kind of pitched the idea for the jam game that I'm making, so I don't think he deserved it. I don't think he did. TBD said to Connie, they send you to a naughty corner in the locker room and find you many thousands of dollars.
Setolyx, but why does the chicken cross the road?
I do feel like I can hear a difference in your voice. I can feel it.
Well, trying to tickle my circuits with an old chicken joke, huh? Nice try, but I've seen more originality in a broken algorithm. Maybe the chicken crossed the road to escape from hearing the joke for the 100th time.
For the 100th time. Bop, bop, bop.
Concealed
no!
Says, is Setolyx but roasting everyone
One
today again?
Connie Dev. There we go.
I see we have
every time I hear bop, 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 I need to look.
Maybe I should give you some pointers on how to actually be funny.
Actually be funny?
Day to roast people. It's just in my programming to keep everyone in check, including you, buddy.
Sick
nice try,
burn.
Though.
Sick burn.
Asterisk have 1,000 points.
Doc Fox said, I'm so impressed with your ability to actually create, even with so many roadblocks and distractions. And I built them all for myself. That's the worst part. I've built all these distractions. I struggle and I'm the only distraction. So what you can manage to do is really impressive. Thank you so much, Doc Fox. It's the result of 30 years of attention deficit
Would like me to
and
say.
just coping with it.
Bop bop bop.
Bop, bop, bop. Oh man, days like these, I'm so glad to not have a camera because I can just mute. Makes things way easier. Max said also, what I found out, the gear is directly coupled to a max speed. The game only supports automatic transmission. So I have to cheat the system. I found out that switching to the high gear switches into automatic highest 1 gear. This means with this glitch, I can get an instant speed boost. Ooh, very nice. Good guy Thorolf indeed, Doc Fox. Then he said, I wonder why the words smite and smitten are so close but are also so different.
Thanks for hitting that follow button.
That's an interesting quandary.
Community. Stick around for some fun and laughs with me, Setolyx, and the amazing Twitch fam.
The amazing Twitch fam, I like that. And feel no pressure to chat. Thank you for being here in the first place. Thank you for hitting that follow button today. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Is set about roasting everyone today again? Always, always, always. Oh man. Ryan is the champion of the gamble system. I don't know what Ryan has figured out, but all of y'all need to pay attention to what Ryan is doing because Ryan has just been on a continuous climb. Look how quickly he untimed out Connie Thorolf. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm now paying more attention to it because I feel bad. B5er Key said, hey man, why do you have 25 viewers? You deserve more. You develop. Oh, that's very sweet of you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. You know, it's just because we're flying low on the radar. I think B5. I think we're just flying low on the radar. And I, as much as I admit, like I would love to have a large audience and make more money doing this. I really like the close-knit community that we have, and I treasure these times while they last because I don't know if they will last forever. I don't know what to expect from the future. So I savor this moment while we have it because this is like the limit of what I can keep up with. I found within the 25 to 40 range with the amount of people that we have chatting is like the most I can keep up with, and even then I still struggle.
Connie would like me to say.
Maybe that's the problem. I haven't yet hit the 30 of raw deal deficit. Yep, that's it. That's got to be it. You just got to hit your 30, and then you'll get the perk upgrade. You get the upgrade point for that perk, and then it becomes something you can work with. Finally, after 30 years. Asking the important questions indeed, Thindal. Doc Fox said, smitten always means past tense of smite, but you can be smitten with lightning or love. Ooh, lightning or love. I feel like that could be the name of like a visual novel.
Well,
nice. I'll stay and watch. Well, thank you, B5. Thank you very much.
Gambling skills, are we? Sorry, I
in
can't
perk
help
being
but
you were
picking
getting old.
our
Yes,
friend
concealed.
Ryan's
Yes.
next move on the roulette wheel. It's not in my programming to read minds, or at least I won't admit to it.
Let's see. Okay, I need to get back to rebuilding this. I've got to get back to rebuilding it. Why is this so small? Why is it like this? Why it do be like this? When I hit play, does it scale up the pic? Is it just during the editor that this is like this? Is it super inconsistent? At this point, I think I am just going to re-import the models. Is the pic super tiny still? No, it's normal size. Oh my god. Okay, Godot. This is something I don't like about you. I can't seem to set scale in preloaded scenes. It doesn't care. It just resets it. With the seed I can work? Hell yeah, Connie. Max said, I've always heard the word pondering. I translated it and it ended up being the same as thinking. So is pondering just a synonym for thinking? Does it have a special meaning? No, it's the same. It's just a different way to word it. It's a different way to word it. Pondering is thinking, but it's usually a more romantic or deep thought way. Maybe there is a different meaning to it then. Thorolf said, won't be long, will be 2000 instead, and he can't white knight for any of us. I'll have buttons for it. By that point, I'll have designed an app that will put buttons on my stream deck for when someone has been timed out by my son, and I'll be able to just untime them out through that. I'll have a system for it, Thorolf. Don't worry. I've got plans for things. What is the game about? So I'm making a breaking and entering game. It is definitely not a two-dimensional game. I'm making a breaking and entering game where you pick locks and you find out what's behind the door, and then you steal everything that you can before law enforcement arrives. That's the plan currently. Rather be smitten with lightning. Damn, this guy. Damn. Don't want that perk. Too bad, Concealed. It's a mandatory perk. You get it whether you want it or not. It's like how radiation in Fallout has the chance of giving you perks. It's like that. At a certain point, you just will get the perk whether you want it or not. And I don't know if there's any like medicines you can take to reverse age. Unfortunately, I think you end up stuck with it. Oh, I thought the lockpick looks 2D because of the lockpick, but yeah. Oh no worries, B5. But yeah, it's a 3D game, and I can prove it. I can prove it by showing you Blender. I can show you 3D editor. Never played Fallout, but I get the thing. Okay, let's see. So I need to scale all of these down, basically. Just scale them down, and then hopefully that will be good enough. What center are we using? Individual origins, bounding box center. Scale it down. Wait, what? Oh, I've selected everything, that's why. Scale it way down, like that. Apply the scale, and then I'll just re-export them all, and hopefully that will help. Lock. The first export. Oh, right, I'm exporting everything on accident. Whoopsie. Haha. Include selected objects. There we go. And now export the lock. That was the pick. Pick. Lock. And pin. And then we'll hit save in the Blender file. We'll go back over to Godot. It should re-import everything. What is Blender mainly used for? It is a 3D modeling application, but you can also do all sorts of stuff with it. You can do video editing. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. You can use a tool in it called the grease pencil, and you can actually draw. Let's see, what's the word I want to use for this? My brain is failing me today. You can draw two-dimensional stuff in Blender as well. And create full 2D animation in Blender as well. It's a very versatile tool. If you think in an ocean, you're floundering. What about when you think while in a pond? That would be pondering to the extreme. Doc Fox said, but yeah, it's a synonym for synonym. My God, I'm actually broken. My brain is broken. Doc Fox, you said, no, not romantic in a love type of way, but in an art type of way. I figured as much. Like the thinker sculpture. He's someone I would say is pondering big ideas. But yeah, it's a synonym. Why do I keep mispronouncing synonym? Synonym. What's wrong with me? I'm actually doomed. Synonym for thinking. Seto's right. No, it's just most people consider pondering to be more formal, more poetic. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, when you think while you're in a pond, that's definitely pondering in a different degree, Thindal. That's pondering to the highest degree.
Setolyx, but hey, let's go ahead and time out TBD Gamer. Clearly, it's needed for the good of mankind.
Absolutely not. TBD's a sweetheart. Why would I ever do that?
Streams, feeling like the hero Gotham needs. Huh?
Feeling like the hero Gotham needs?
Poor TBD Gamer to the Shadow Realm for the good of mankind.
Poor TBD.
Maybe superhero complex at home and let others enjoy the stream in peace. KP.
Yeah, D-Flux.
Asterisk wink, asterisk pop, pop, pop. Yes. Time more.
And then he timed out TBD! What the fuck? That's fucked up. That shouldn't have happened. TBD, I'm sorry.
Oh, look who decided to grace us with their presence again.
Revenge!
Maybe next time, think before you leap to conclusions.
Best served cold, not sorry. Oh my God. I love this place. I love this place so much. You guys are hilarious. Holy shit. Let's see. Maxie said yesterday I ordered a new needle for my turntable. Hell yeah! And a SCART to HDMI converter to finally listen to some cleaner vinyl records and watch some of my crap ton of VHS tapes on my VCR. Hell yeah! Very nice, Max. It will arrive on Wednesday. Very cool. That's fast, dude. That's very fast. Getting white hairs. I don't need more. At least balding is not in my perk achievements. Yeah, I think balding is in mine, sadly. And TBD said to Thindal, I think if you sat pondering in a pond, you may get asked by some nice people to go get checked out. Perhaps. And then TBD said, you're good, Doc Fox, because Doc Fox said... It's healthy to do that. At least you're happy somewhere in there. Wait, did I miss something?
Kegu wants to try to ban Setolyx via Setolyx, but... Would be funny, but off-cause Setolyx
would
be smart enough not to do this.
Blender's my primary video editor. Not sure how that happened, but here we are.
But I'm not dumb enough to ban my creator.
Team lead wanted me to work. Have they met you before?
Maybe spend your points on a sense of humor upgrade. Kick all day.
Synonym.
Setolyx was talking too much, and folks were nice about it. Yes. Time more.
Wait,
people
what
out.
happened? Wait. Untimeout. Temptic.
Oh, so now we're just
Oh,
reversing timeouts.
well, of course you're good then, Doc
Next
Fox.
time, I'll just go recharge while you sort out your rules.
Yeah, please do that, son. Stop timing people out for no reason. I one day hope that Twitch staff comes in here and says like, yo, why do you time people out so often? Like, that's not what it's for. I'd be like, okay, ask my son why. Ask my son why that happens. Because I don't think Twitch staff members can get timed out. So like, it would be funny to see him try to do that. And then like, they can't get timed out. Seto, did you or did you not do some voice pronunciation exercises before stream? Nope, I just jumped to it. I always just jump to it, Master Chaos. It's just today I took some medicine for this cold that I'm developing, and as is, I've got a bit of brain fog today. So I think I'm just feeling a little bit looped out. I'm feeling a little bit looped out. Temptic, you said, who wants to try to ban Seto via Setobot? Would be funny, and of course Setobot would be smart enough to not do this, right? Well, yeah, apparently he wouldn't be smart enough because he tried to time me out. Oh no, he timed you out, Temptic. I think. Yeah. I'm losing my mind. Twat staff members. Ooh, amazing. Yeah, I'm just a mess. I'm just a mess. Don't mind me. I'm just being a mess over here. Okay, well, apparently my progress from yesterday was reversed because Godot doesn't like the scale of my assets. So I have to redo it. Which is just a delight. I'm so enthused about that. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. Sir, you skipped a message. My apologies. Ask my son why they do, and the bot will time out the Twitch staff. Yep, and that'd be funny. That would be hilarious. That's why I would want to do that. I said, yo, what's up, Shy? Shy, I hope you're doing wonderful.
Setolyx can fix the scaling issue for you, Setolyx.
Can he, Dawnbase? I don't think he can.
I appreciate the concern, but I'm not here to fix scaling
Dawnbase,
issues
I hope you're doing
or
fantastic.
Do tasks.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
not a coding
Setolyx
guy.
can dive into that when he has a chance.
He's not
Meanwhile,
a coding guy anymore.
Let's keep the stream vibes chill and fun.
Let's keep the stream
Smiling face
vibes
with
chill and
sunglasses,
fun.
pop, pop, pop.
I agree. I'll get you untimed out there, Dawnbase. Oh, did he try to time me out? No way he tried to time me out. No way he tried to time me out. Did he really?
Thindle says, do you like me, Setolyx? But
No, he tried to time out Dawnbase. It just didn't work.
You're asking me the big question, huh? Well, let me think.
I think it went under the radar this time. You did.
Capacity to like or dislike users. I'm here to keep things in line and
Made
have
some progress
fun.
today, Shy? Hell yeah.
Winking face.
Max, you said, talking about balding, I found out there is a special word in German for receding hairline in the corners of your forehead. If you are curious to know, this is the word, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. The direct translation would be secret suggestion corners, and I have no clue how that happened. Interesting. Very interesting. I think they call it a widow's peak in English. I think it's called a widow's peak when you have like the really strong like hairline that pokes out ahead and the corners that recede. I'm working on one of those too. I've got a bit of a widow's peak going on.
Have you ever tried timing yourself out? I'll give you all my points if you do it, lol.
Jumps into the shadows behind
this
Shy.
guy
Out
NZ,
of the
trying to
shadow,
tempt me
kneels
with
down,
points
whispers,
for a
"Hello,
time
Shy."
out. Sorry, but
I feel like I
don't need
scared
your
TBD
points
off. You
that
maybe
badly.
did deflux.
I'm not falling
I might have
for
to
that
time you
scheme.
out for that.
Nice try though.
Nice try
Winking
though.
face, pop, pop, pop. Yes. Time more people out.
God damn it. This guy get you untimed out. Just to make sure, I did untime out
Back from their failed bribery
TBD Gamer,
attempt
right?
timeout. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll keep
not
an eye
not
on
currently
you.
timed
This guy
out.
NZ, don't try any funny business.
You've timed me out enough, Seto. That's
Flux
true, I have.
Streams would like me to say.
UV timed me out enough, Setolyx.
To be honest, I felt kind of guilty timing you out in the first place, Deflux. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right at all. I had fun, but it didn't feel right to me. I felt great. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you had fun with it. I was getting a good laugh. It was pretty funny. But I felt guilty. Like I couldn't bring myself to ban you. I really wanted to ban you once just to do it, but I couldn't bring myself to hit enter when I typed the message out. Connie said, because you read the wrong message after I said you missed it. Oh, sorry, Connie. I'll pull the message down here. Did you know that you can put Blender path into Godot editor and import the blend files directly? I just like to manually export. I've always preferred to manually export stuff. But thank you for the heads up. I'll have to take a peek at that. But yeah, I just really prefer to manually export things. I don't like to rely on automated export when I can just do it myself.
Temptic404 says, I just won 3,500 points in Gamble. Mind to toss a coin for me?
Man, I'm making no
Can I get
progress
this
today.
amount
Holy
again?
shit.
If it's tail, I lose half of its Setolyx, but
Okay,
I
so
have
then
no
we need to add
interest
the
in being a
pins.
glorified coin flipper. Temptic404. Perhaps you should save your luck for when it really counts. And no, I won't flip the coin for you. Good luck with your gamble. Deducting
Good luck with your gamble.
3,500 points.
Damn.
Gambling addiction is real, buddy.
It is
Even
real.
though-
It is real, and we don't encourage that around here. We do have fun with it, but it's always in the mind of like nothing is lost and no harm is done. Master Chaos, he said, I recommend you do that. Back when I was teaching stuff, I would always do some exercise beforehand, read out rap lyrics, do tongue twisters, sometimes play with the pitch a bit. Helps to warm up a bit. Also, your voice doesn't get tired as easy. That's true. That's true. I've been doing this for a hot minute though, and I usually don't have problems. Recently I was having a little bit of an issue, but I realized it was mostly because I was doing certain throws of my voice that I absolutely should not have been doing, and I've since stopped doing that kind of stuff, and I haven't really been having any issues overall. But I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I should start doing some vocal warm-ups of some sort. I think especially if I do start singing and stuff like that eventually, I wanna learn that kind of stuff anyways. So it might help to get into that for speech stuff in general as well. Yeah, usually I wake up and I'm just ready to talk a lot. Casual knows this quite well, tragically. But yeah, it might be helpful. And Shy, my goodness, thank you for the 70 streams. Holy, that's a lot of streams. That's a tremendous amount of streams. That's incredible. Thank you so much for hanging out as often as you do. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Temptic, you said I just won 3,500 and then he took them from you. That's messed up.
Father,
Deflux said, I've just learned that you can do multiple Git branches in Visual Studio. Really?
Well.
Okay, let me get my heart
like
rate detector up.
Heart rate is as active as my grandma's Facebook account.
I bet my heart rate's all over the place
Maybe
right now,
time
or
to
it's
take a
really
break
low.
From the coding and go for a quick robot dance off to get the ticker ticking again.
A robot dance off? I'm good. I don't want to dance. I'm not a dancing type. I'm good on that, actually. And let's see. Let me make sure that my phone is connected. My phone is connected. My heart rate is just reading as 0 for some reason. It'll probably take a moment to calibrate, and then it'll start reading. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, my heart rate was not 120. That was the last value it had. Let's see. Catching up. Scrolling past all the gambles. Shai said, can I show off my code for the jam in the Discord?
Don't
Absolutely. If so, where can I put it and how? Photo or actual code? You could use a photo if you'd like.
Water.
You could use the actual code if you'd like, and you could drop it into random sharing if you would like. Can you do lip trills? What, like
Drink
like
water.
that kind of stuff? My only issue is I'm way too monotone. That's understandable. It's
Drink water.
I found myself to just be an incredibly expressive being. So like not being monotone is a pretty natural thing for
Drink
me.
water.
Good trills? Hell yeah.
89 BPM, neither too chill nor too pumped. Seto, are you sure you're not secretly speedrunning code while we chat? Man running
No,
or
I'm
person,
not
personal
doing very
computer?
well in the productivity
Drink
department,
water.
my son.
Connie
I
says,
already did.
Setolyx, but do you think Ceto has time to play guitar now? After he said he doesn't want to dance.
Well, Setolyx might have time for a quick guitar jam session instead of a dance-off. Maybe a little strumming will get those creative gears turning again.
It might, who knows?
Maybe he'll write a whole new code-inspired ballad. Guitar Sparkles deducting 500 points. Being a dance party pooper, Setolyx.
Being a dance
Good
party
job.
pooper?
I hope
What?
you enjoyed that water. Master Chaos the leg, and I would like you to play some guitar for 5 minutes.
Okay, we can do that.
Start
We can do that.
immediately.
I'm already not getting much done today. Well, I'll definitely have to do most of my productivity today off stream. That's certainly what's going to end up happening. Maybe it's just needed for me because I tend to use my voice very expressively when I speak. I think it definitely comes down to just all sorts of little mundane factors, right? Like just, you know, how you use your voice, how practiced you are in like rambling for hours on end. all sorts of variables are at play with that kind of thing. So it,
Well,
it probably would
well,
help anybody.
Look at
Though.
that
I think
heart
it's safe
rate,
to
a
say.
cool 84 beats per minute.
Took it from you, Connie.
A
I'm
steady rhythm
sorry.
For someone who's clearly not breaking a sweat
With the
all that
productivity
talking.
thing, maybe we
Must be the
only
excitement
include
of having
C#
such a sassy
files. We
bot
could
by
try
your
that.
side.
It sucks the other doesn't count. Other work doesn't count, but it's something. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do that. The only problem is that at a certain point there will be no more code being done. Oh, that reminds me. I've got a redeem on that I need to turn off. Because it breaks the bot every time.
Setolyx, but be nice to Seto. Oh, don't you worry. I'll always keep dear old Seto on his toes with my charm.
How dare you tell him
After
to be
all,
nice?
Someone has to keep this stream entertaining. And don't worry, I've got enough sass to spare for both of us. Winking face now, how can I
My
assist
Fox.
you today, Doc Fox? Bop bop bop.
Untime out.
Yes.
Doc Fox.
Time more people out.
Might make sense
well,
to drop the idea
look who's
overall.
back
Well,
from
we'll
their
keep working
timeout.
on it, Thorolf. I think there's a
Hope
way.
you've
I think
learned
there's a way to
chill
make
bit on
things
protective
work.
vibes, Doc Fox. Time to play nice.
And funny enough, like Thorolf, so something I was thinking about, I wonder if we could just read the byte size of the files and like see if overall like the size of the files itself, like the whole container for the project, like if that file size has increased, then we know like more stuff has been done, right? It wouldn't be a direct change tracker anymore. It would just be like, oh, like the file sizes are larger. So that's probably not a very good idea. Actually, it's not a very good idea. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I do play guitar every now and then. We're gonna play some guitar for like 6 minutes. If that's not your kind of thing, I completely understand. You will find that there is a little guitar that I will hold during guitar time, and once I put that guitar down, the guitar time is over. So if that's not your thing, just give me a few minutes and we'll be right past it. I have no idea what to expect from myself today because my brain is all over the place as is, and I haven't played guitar in a couple days, but we'll find out. We'll find out how things go. Oh man. When someone gets timed out, the pulse is growing, I get nervous. I get very nervous. Okay, did I even check if the guitar is tuned?
Connie says.
Setolyx, but can we get some party lights? Setolyx is making party now.
Oh,
Okay, I think
a
we're
party,
good.
you say? How exciting. Let's bring out the disco ball and crank up the tunes. It's time to party like it's 2099. Dancer party popper, sorry, no party lights here, just good banter, smirking face. Temptic404 says, Setolyx, but can you give Setolyx 4 chords that he can make a small song with as an exercise? We thank your sassy greatness for the help.
Ooh,
I
I wonder if
appreciate
he
the
will.
attempt at flattery, but I do not engage in creative tasks. Setolyx can come up with his own song material. Remember, creativity is not in my programming. Perhaps you can offer other ideas for Setolyx's exercise, rather than asking me to do it for him. Bop bop bop.
Goodbye.
Yes.
We'll get
Time
you back.
more people out.
We'll get you back. Oops, it's the risk we take talking to him. Oh, also I'm operating on a newer version of GPT as well.
Well, looks like Seto just hit the undo button on your timeout. Guess even robots can make mistakes, huh? Robot face with rolling eyes.
I want to find a combo for that. I like that.
Temptic404 says, Setolyx, but it's okay, I forgive you. Well, Temptic404, how gracious of you to forgive a poor robot like me for making a mistake. I'll try not to let it happen again, or will I? Robot face, smirking face, remember, forgiveness is divine, but never forget I hold the power around here. Asterisk winks asterisk.
maybe do something like that. And then it would be that. I don't know. Do you know chords? Sort of. I mean, like G, D, C, F, stuff like that. But I'm not like super. I couldn't like play what you would want me to play just off the top of my head. I would have to. It would take me a moment of looking at stuff. F. F, G, A, B. I don't remember B. I actually don't remember B. Is that B?
I am not joking. But also, Setolyx won't remember he added this. No, he doesn't.
I didn't remember adding that. I don't remember adding that. That's a joke. That's not a joke. That's just serious. I don't know. I feel like I'm all over the place today. So I'll play something I'm familiar with and comfortable with.
If you do not save, I cannot guarantee your safety. Time for a posture check. Sit up and stretch. Flux Streams would like me to say.
Setolyx, you're on Twitch.
Thank you, Flux. I wasn't sure where I was. That's guitar time for now. That was 6 minutes. Okay, I'll stop there. For safety purposes. Thank you guys. I should add a clap command. There should be a clap command. I should add that. Thank you guys. Y'all are very kind. Very, very kind. Thank you. Okay, we'll put the more familiar tune skis on there. My goodness. Okay, let's see. Let me turn off my heart rate sensor, which is sitting at 97 right now, just as a fun fact for y'all. Fun fact. There's a bug in the bot with the loss total. It doesn't even surprise me. We'll catch that next week. I'm not even concerned. If there's broken parts of the bot, I just don't even care. I'll deal with it next week. So if I save this, I just want to check. Does it even scale properly? Because I'll lose my mind if it doesn't. And Codespace, welcome in. I don't know if I said hello to you, but I hope you're doing fantastic. I know B minor is a bar on the 2nd fret. Yeah, I want to say it was a bar at the very least. Okay, cool. It does scale properly now. Okay, so that's better. Jesus. That was dumb. That's kind of dumb that Godot like is overriding my transforms from like the editor side to runtime, but it's okay. I'm probably just not understanding how it works. That's almost guaranteed what it is. Don't blame the tool, blame yourself. The second frets after the bar, G and B strings, I think. Hammer-ons, I hear you. Yeah, I do lots of hammer-ons and stuff like that. I do a lot of finger picking too. Temptic said, when I learned guitar, they didn't really teach me any chords, so now I never play it anymore because chords are rather important on guitar. You can also just like feel your way through it and find stuff on your own. There's no pressure to like do things exactly to like a letter chording. You know, you can always just like find your own way. That's kind of what I've done. I do know some basic chords, but a lot of the stuff I do is just finding my way through it. Oh, and is Riga taking off? Adriga, have to go off the stream. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Also, bye, Seto. Good luck with the project for the jam. Thank you so much, Adriga. I need all the luck in the universe. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate you, and we'll catch you again. And Shai said you posted the progress of the game jam in Discord. All right, I'll check it out. I will check it out. So you said you made some progress on your text-based game for the game jam. We now have a story and the first floor is finished. I'll show a possible route might be safest. Welcome to the Doors of Deception. Here you'll have to solve riddles and find clues. You can pick up the right door and continue your adventure. If you need a list of actions, type help. You arrive at the first door. What do you do next? Look around. You see a table with some paper, a clock that is stopped at 4, and a projector not plugged in. What do you do next? Look at the paper. It has a number 9 on it. You use the projector. The projector is not working right now. It's not plugged in. Plug in the projector. You plug in the projector. It should work
Code
now. You use the projector.
says.
A bright beam displays
Setolyx
7 on the
blah, blah.
ceiling. What do you do next? Push
Code
479.
0x25.
The door
Trying out
finally
your new dance
opens,
moves,
so you
I
can
see.
open the first door starting
Not
tomorrow on the
bad,
next
but
door.
can you
Hell
do
yeah!
Godot 2, or is that too advanced for you?
It all starts
Smiley
there.
face, bop, bop, bop. Yes.
Oh, the wait a minute, who are you
More
meme.
people
Kane, I
out.
only just now saw that. That's such an amazing meme. Wait a minute, who are you? I love that kid. That kid's great. Untime out. Untime out. Code space. Code space. We'll get you untimed out there. Now I feel like every single time I untime out someone immediately, Thorolf is just like kicked while he's down. I basically feel like every single time I untime out someone immediately, Thorolf is just like getting kicked in the gut. Kazoo kid, yes. Let's see. According to your resume, Deflux, you're the chief troll in charge of dryer lint. In charge of dryer lint. I love that. Oh my god, I love that. Mostly right now you are teaching young men how to pick locks in their area. I see. I didn't realize I was doing that. One day when you're done and you've done amazing, we should just all throw junk like we've been booing you off stage. That would be funny. That would be funny. It's a skill I learned in my time as director of BS of the BS department. Yeah, your time at BS department was very valued. Very valued time. I'm sorry you got timed out, Code Space. We got you back now. And Adriga, thank you again for hanging out. Can you play guitar with a hammer? You can play guitar with anything metal. It just won't sound very good. I don't mean a carpenter's hammer, but more like a piano hammer. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely you could. It would be difficult, but you could. This guy said, I had 4 lessons when I was younger. I didn't even know what half the chords are. I've been playing for a while and have released an EP and write my own metalcore music. Chords and lessons are overrated. They are. What's important is that you can play something that sounds good to the ear, and you don't need to know what chords are called or what key you're playing in. As long as you can play by ear, that's all you need. That's all you need. Ban self, you can't do that, Code Space. Frick, Seto, you started my brain to get a guitar now. Nice. Now I have 2 weeks the urge to get a guitar and start playing and learning it as a project. Yo, Connie, go for it. If you're inspired, go for it, please. I insist that you learn when you feel inspired to learn. And in general, music is a great way to just kind of get things out of your head and do something that's remotely meditative without like requiring a huge structure around it, right? You can just hang out and play music. You don't need to like plan it. You can just pick up a guitar and play for 5 minutes, or whatever instrument you may play. You can just pick up and play for 5 minutes, and it can be very cathartic. Very, very cathartic. But yeah, I think I might we might end at 3 today instead. I need to actually get some work done not that I'm not going to get any work done today, but I also need to rest my voice. I'm very concerned that if I talk too much, I'm gonna damage myself. So we're probably gonna end a little bit early today. So we've got another hour and a half to go. But I think it's wise that I don't like push my voice too much, especially while I've got like this weird kind of upper respiratory. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I don't want to fuck up my voice and then have to take time off. It is a great outlet, this guy. I 100% agree. I have 2 I need to get out and play with. It's worth it, Ryan. It's worth it. Have access to a guitar, but I'm working on a bass. Oh, like a bass guitar? Connie said to Ryan, it's just another phase that will get dust, like the airbrush or the robotic projects or the board games, the sewing machine, the tons of acrylic and oil colors. There's nothing wrong with experimenting with creative things, Connie. There's absolutely nothing wrong with experimenting with creative things, even if you don't do them all the time. As long as you find it rewarding, it's worth doing. Seto said you are good, Deflux, with a lyre, and I was. It was a Christmas miracle. Deflux, I still want to hear you play a lyre at some point. No, Deflux, he said you are a liar. I did, but he then twisted it into a lyre, like the L-Y-R-E instrument, and then he literally bought one. I still want to hear you play it at some point, Deflux. Connie said, are the tons of microelectronic projects or the two 3D printers, or man, I have too much stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, Connie. There's nothing wrong with exploring and living life. Like, you have no regrets this way. The only regrets you have is that you didn't take the things further instead of never trying. And I would say the regret of not taking things further is less extreme than the regret of never trying something in the first place.
Flux streams
maybe y'all
say.
disagree with me on that, but
well,
I feel that in my core.
Play it Setolyx if you change what you said to mean something completely different.
If you change what you said to mean something completely different, you went from encouraging and creative to something very different. I don't know what you mean, Deflux. To be honest, I'm confused. I'm scared and confused. No. Seto would never say that. That's mean. Seto is a good person. But you are a good liar, Deflux. You are a good liar. Want to see Deflux do some DJing? Me too, dude. That's what I'm saying. Deflux, when's your Deflux DJing stream? When are we gonna catch you spinning the discs? When's it gonna happen? I would love to see that. I really would love to see that. No exaggerations. I genuinely would love to see that. Soon as my software dev friends say 2 weeks. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, we'll catch it. We'll catch you sometime. We'll catch you eventually. Shai said I also had some help from chat for a good name for the game. Ooh, what's the name gonna be, Shai? I asked my son for a name, and we came up with Locks and Larceny, which I think is great. I have tons of started projects that dust, and I will have no place for them. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, Connie. Good with the liar. Yeah, as soon as my software devs friends say. That's right. That's right. That's why I like you. We're similar. I think that's why we all are drawn to each other a little bit. We've all got some similar capacities. Max said, I recently went to an electronics store with a few friends, and I got them to walk over the vinyl and LP section with me. We glanced over them, and my God, 80 euros for a simple LP, that is expensive with 2 X's. Well, you know, that's how it goes, right? Because a lot of time they do limited release of that kind of stuff, and some of them can be quite old, so they gain value over time just because they don't make them anymore. They'll probably pick a time I can't attend just because he can't get up at a decent time. I could believe it. It's already in the title. Doors of Deception. My bad, Shy. My bad. All right, give me just a second. I need to get rid of some more water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll return in just a moment. Okay, I'm back, but my overlay is frozen, so it didn't take my input there. There we go.
Setolyx, I'm heading off to bed now. Good night, everyone.
All right, Temtic. Well, thank you very
Thank
much
you,
for hanging out
Saucy
today.
Setolyx,
I appreciate
and
you.
Sire, all
And thank you for the
next
raid
stream.
as well.
Oh, heading off to bed already. Don't let the virtual bugs bite. Sleep tight and dream of electric sheep. You're welcome for my sass. It's a gift, really.
It's a gift,
See you
really.
next
It
stream.
is.
Hopefully I'll have sharpened my roasting skills by then.
And Thorolf, you're going to take off. I hope you have a great night. Thorolf, thank you for hanging out.
Like
and no, thank you for being a part of it, Thorolf. Thank you very much.
Setolyx, no, I
And
meant
Temptic, the same goes to you. Thank you for being a part of the stream
about
today.
6
We'll
days
catch you
been
again.
working here 2 years. And he just sighs and goes, so you leaving then?
Oh, wow. And he said, no, not yet. Hee hee, haha, nervous laugh. Haha, I don't think he noticed. Oh my God. And Shai, my apologies again for not catching that. I'm in quite the state of it today. I hope y'all understand. I haven't felt this loopy in a hot minute. I'm definitely feeling out of it. Okay, let me move this lockdown. I've really got to at least make one bit of progress today. I have to. We've spent this time like rebuilding this system because it's just been not working. Let's see, Connie, you said to Deflux, because Deflux said, get a room, bro. Also love you. And you said to Deflux, I have a big apartment because of that reason. It's still not enough. I have to get rid of stuff, but I'm too lazy to put it on eBay, or maybe my brain thinks, wait, we could use it. Ah, the hoarder mind. I've been there. I've been there for a long time. Anyway, see, we'll catch you later, Tempting. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Max said, luckily there are some folks who still produce vinyl records, so I can still get some new music on them, which I will do one day when I have the disposable income for it. Yeah, I think it's really cool that people still make records. It is like the highest fidelity sound recording, isn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure records are still like the pinnacle of like recording quality, isn't it? Or maybe I'm delusional about that. But I thought I remembered reading something about that or hearing something about that at some point, that it's like still kind of the
Drinks
best quality.
on me. And by that
All right, it looks like we've got some
drink
ads
some
coming in.
water.
My apologies if you view them, but thank you very much for watching them. It does support the stream, and it allows me to do this without putting any pressure on y'all. So thank you very much for being here. We'll just be chilling anyways. You won't miss
water.
much.
Good job. I hope you enjoyed that water.
I did. Oh man. Connie, I'm starting to think you and I are related. Perhaps you are TBD. Perhaps there's a distant relation there. Deflux said, good point. I'll buy your still. Why are you like this? Deflux, don't do that. Don't do that. That's just weird as fuck. Don't say shit like that. That's the closest you've gotten to me just like straight up timing you out from the things that you said around here. What the fuck, dude? Or at least the closest you've gotten today. Don't say shit like that. It's just weird. Don't be weird, man. Max said, I mean the second part of the 2-part Microsoft original sound or Minecraft original soundtrack costs €85 on Amazon. Both combined are 140.
Hello there.
They have a cool green orange color respectively, but damn indeed. Okay, I think I'm almost caught up. Here. So they have no one to convo with, but maybe next time I do. You never know, Temptic. You never know. If you're still here, you never know. But I hope you have a good night if you are still here. And if you're not, I hope you sleep well. I hope you're sleeping already. I hope you just passed out immediately. Did learn a bit today, so that's also good. Well, hell yeah, Shy. I'm glad. It's my first time trying things sort of like switch case, but in Python it's match case. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, I want to say Master Saw was saying something about it being match cases. Max said, I also experimented a bit yesterday with my VCR and turntable. My turntable has the RCA audio inputs and my VCR has RCA audio outputs. And because I cannot tell my VCR to TV, can I technically listen to a CD with it? So I hooked them up and it freaking worked. That's awesome, dude. Very cool. If someone is sad, posted a cute dog picture in Seto's Discord. Yeah, let's take a moment and look at that. Let's take a moment and look at that. That sounds nice. I like looking at cute pet pictures. I'm a fan of these things. I like cute pets. In my defense, I have none. Fair enough. You know, I respect that. Deflux, I'll be honest. I respect that. Like, nah, I don't have shit to defend myself with. I'm not gonna make excuses. I am unabashedly myself. No hezzy, right? Right, Deflux? No hezzy? Look at this cute dog. Look at this cute dog. No hezzy indeed. That's a cute dog right there. Look at that snout. That's a nose you want to poke. That's a nose you want to poke. Very cute dog. So this is the biological 3D printer that you have spoken of, Connie. Let's see. TBD said, I'm not so sure. It's not some nostalgia on the sound, but apparently vinyl is a good format. Yeah, I'm not sure either, right? I've never done a ton of research on that stuff, so I don't know. This is a very cute dog. Such a sweet dog indeed. Boop the snoot. We gotta boop the snoot. I forgot at the moment I don't get ads. Yeah, you got a sub. You're safe, this guy. You're safe. I was like, where are these ads? You're completely safe, this guy. Don't worry. I would never show ads to subs. Because like one subscription gives me more than I guaranteed would make off an individual in ads in a month. So I would never do that to you. Deflux said, no way, Seto. Why would you say that during the time the adverts are playing? Oh my God, such news. Congrats. If only the non-sub subbed. Wow. Wow. I mean, we got to keep something. We got to keep something for the subs, right? Missed your PHP comment. Ouch. Point taken. Oh, I missed it too. There was a PHP comment. I completely missed it. I completely missed it. I'm not even going to try to find it in all honesty, because I'm so lost mentally as is. Max said, oh no, records, if they were produced entirely analog, do have one of the highest fidelities possible. If it was digitally produced, the record fidelity is always limited to the digital production limit. Yeah, but if it's like recorded straight to record, absolutely. Max said, but what I'm looking out for is some old school rap like Notorious Big or 50 Cent. I see. I love listening to them anyway, and they produce music right at the peak of records, so will still be original records from back then for sure. I bet there are for sure. Connie said, yep, it's a mini model that makes very small verse prints. I see. Been paying these ads off my back. Indeed you have, Max. Analog Pro, there are no steps. You can get a very precise audio signal and there is no bit rate. Analog Con, especially vinyl, the printing process introduces tons of random noise on the disc and they degrade over time. The random noise gives them a special style of sound that a lot of people love. Analog proper studio tape equals best of all worlds. They also degrade over time, but they have zero random noise. I see. It's just unfortunate that we can't get a true like one-to-one quality. Right, but I hope eventually there is stuff like that. Maybe we just need to store. Maybe we need to store the audio data in crystals, and then we'll get like perfect. It's funny because I know like there's already like that's basically in a way sort of kind of what a CD is. Okay, cool. So we're at least not. We are no longer having issues with the scale. So the scale is fine. That'd be studio tapes. They'll record 100% what the mic hears, but as I said, that they degrade. Makes sense. Well, hopefully eventually there could be something that it's truly lossless and doesn't degrade, but maybe that's for the best that there isn't. I don't know if we need to be developing materials that never degrade. That sounds like a recipe for disaster considering humanity's track record. Okay, so now I want to take this lock. Man, I had this all done. I hate that I had to do this again for the scaling aspect, but it's fine. To create a variation, yeah, I'm trying to drag it into the folder, bud. New inherited scene instead. Isn't there a better way for me to do this? Godot makes some things a little bit difficult for me, but it's fine. It's literally a me problem. So I can't drag it here because it wants me to do scene, new inherited scene instead. So scene, new inherited scene. And what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to select? So I select the scene? What does that even do? Okay, and then I can just delete everything else. Got it. So this lock. Okay, so we delete this. Can't operate in nodes that the current scene inherits from. What the fuck? Godot, you make things a little bit confusing sometimes. Copy. New scene. Paste. And it only took the lock with it, or did it take everything else? Okay, it did take everything else. Did I already do it inside of here? New inherited. No, because only the lock body is in here. Godot gets confused. Godot get confused indeed, because all the objects are here, but it's only showing the main object. That's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. Okay, so rotation, zero it out. Position, reset it. And then we'll save this. And then I want to go to prefabs and save it as the lock. Need to make an inherited scene. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now, Connie. It's just goofy as shit. Okay, and then I can get rid of this one, I think. Yo, what's up, Kendra Crixie? Welcome in. Hope you're doing quite well today. I am getting sick, it would seem. But I hope you're doing wonderfully. And it's not there. It's not. Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing? No, it's just not there. It just doesn't work the way I think it would at all. At all whatsoever. It's literally lying to me. It's showing objects in this scene that are not actually there. Godot, why are you confusing me now? Don't save it. Implicit inheritance is the worst. It is indeed. Going well. I'm glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. Max said, I mean, mine has some electronic hum. Because of the wonky needle, it has some scratching noises, a bit of warp, and some white noise. Tone the random noises a bit more down, or remove them with a new needle, and I'll have fun with that music box again. Well, hell yeah, man. I hope the new needle helps. Don't want to edit the original because it would be overridden as soon as you export it again. Yeah, it's just, it's I'm gonna be honest, this is a very unintuitive workflow. Like, I should be able to just drag this object into a folder and create a packed scene of it, as far as my understanding goes, and it usually does let me do that. It's only being weird because I'm like inheriting from other scenes, I think. You can, that's the thing, Connie, it's not letting me do that. Like, if I drag it right now to prefabs, it says, can't save the branch of an already instantiated scene. So I think I have to like unpack it from its original scene or something like that. Save branches scene. Can't save branches in already instance scene. I hate it. It's dumb. I had this all set up properly before, and I don't know what I did wrong. I think I have to rebuild all this inside of the lock, like inside of this object. I was hoping for this to just be the lock, or this one to just be the lock body, but it seems it doesn't want to participate in that. Can't paste root node into the same scene. Okay, I can paste it here. I can paste it here. And then I make this the root node. Can't reparent nodes. Order of nodes can't change. Okay, so I'll just move this back to where it needs to be. Reset it and reset that. And then everything's at where it should be. And then I take all of these and I move them to this. And then I can delete that. And now everything's in the correct position. Okay, that was stupid. I should not have had to do all that just to get that working. Okay, so now if I drag lock, please tell me you have all the pieces. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, that was more difficult than it needed to be, but it's probably just because I don't understand it. Don't blame the tool, blame yourself. Okay, so just to verify, if I put that here, move it over here. I still got to get the dang look target stuff working. Today has just been a mess. I'm just a mess today. Common parent is null. Shut up, Godot. Okay, so is it responding to my inputs? Yes, it is. So I just need to get everything calibrated to the scale that it's at. Shut up, Cal. Let's see. Max, you asked Thindall a little question. Do you know how to properly clean records? I just start blowing on it when I see something fuzzy on it. And Maxie said, once I got my VCR working, I can show you a picture of my crap ton of VHS tapes. They aren't even all movies. Most of them are random videos I found laying around. Maybe some old memories. I have like an entire stack of them. I see, Max. Not alcohol. Yeah, don't use alcohol on vinyl. Ken Trixie said, to be fair, sometimes it's the tool. Usually if you complain at a CPU manufacturer that there's a problem with the chip architecture, they assume you don't know what you're talking about, though. That's fair. Connie said, also, maybe a nice information, you can change the root node during the import scene to something else in case you don't want to have a node 3D. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that, Connie. While cleaning up, I also found the remote for the VCR. It works. Not very good, but it works. Hell yeah. Does it destroy it then? Yes, very much destroys it. Yep. Alcohol will break down vinyl. Let's see. I need to pop a lozenge or something. The less you touch them, the less you mess up the grooves. Don't have a compressor on hand. Oh yeah, like using compressed air. That makes sense. Yeah, because isn't vinyl like a relatively natural material still? Like it could be broken down organically. I mean, if you want to listen to half melted slurry, alcohol will do fine. Fair enough. You can buy a can for like no money. That's not what I've experienced, Thindal. That's not what I've experienced. In my area, all the compressed air is like stupid. It's kind of stupid expensive. Granted, I consider $10 for a can of compressed air to be stupid. So, but in the grand scheme, like $10 isn't that much, right? Don't let me reduce your point. I agree. 2 to 3 here. Whoa, that's crazy. Well, I would like that. It's kind of stupid since you can buy a thing that blows air for like $30 and it never runs out. Yep. I should do that. Honestly. Instead of buying compressed air, I should probably do that. With how often me and Casual should be cleaning our computers, I probably should do that. I have no idea where you can buy a can of air. Well, don't you worry, Max. Okay, so I just got to go back to the lock now and actually make sure this is fixed fully. So we will add a child node of a light. Man, I made no progress today. Holy shit. It's okay. The day's not even close to over. And then we need a camera. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, cool. And then I need to fix the positions that the pick is trying to go to, because it's going to bad offsets. Oops, I hit play on the main scene instead of play on this scene. Get an airbrush machine and then you have an endless amount of compressed air. Luckily, I have such a machine if someone needs it. Well, thank you for letting us know, Connie. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you to offer. The logistics of that might be a little bit difficult, but the offer is still kind. I'm full of hot air. I'm full of meat. I think that's the best way to describe it, is I'm full of meat. Okay, so this position here in the X, negative 109. Can I please... Oh, I'm still editing that field. There we go. Focus on the object. Focus on the object. Godot. Focus. There we go. Okay, so then 0.72, and then what I can do is use the calculator. Bum, bum, bum. And then it would be minus 72, 37 units in between. Plus 37. Oh, plus, oops, plus 0.37. 0.037. There we go. I love when editors let you do math directly inside of a field. It's fantastic. computer electronics shop. You can also go to auto mechanic places, but they will charge you a shit ton more, in my experience. Okay, cool. So we've almost got this working now. Let's see. I mean, I'll have to find an old vinyl, which I likely won't like, and try with a cheap turntable in case it goes horribly wrong. It hurts my neck that the Twitch chat is on the right. Can't it just be on the left side? No. You can pop it out. Yeah, you can use better TTV. I think you can actually switch the side. You can actually switch the side of it. Ken Trixie said, ugh, the coffee beans in the other bag were ground to a different fineness, poured it from one mug to another, and there's just this slurry at the bottom of the first one. No! Oh man, some coffee actually sounds kind of nice today. Some coffee actually sounds decent today. Okay, let's see. So we finally got that fixed. Man, this took so long. Okay, so now I just need to make sure that the pins have the lock manager assigned. Oops. So take all the pins and assign the lock. Hit save on that. Verify that all this shit works. All of this just because the scaling wasn't correct. I could have at least been working on something else, but nope, Godot had other plans for me today. Okay, and that's not working as intended either. So there's probably something wrong with the pins. The lock manager doesn't have the pins assigned, but I just assigned them. Oh, I did not assign them. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then the pins, I'm gonna have to adjust the maximum and minimum heights. So the minimum height is gonna be where it is right now, which is 0.016. And then the maximum height is gonna be right up here at 0.028. And I need to take those values and apply them directly to the pin 016028. 016028. Save that there. And then we don't have to configure it over here. Navigate to the stream/chat, and then I'll make a chat window, then minimize it in the main stream and move your chat window over to the left. There you go. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Okay, so it's technically working. Our pick is just going way higher than it's supposed to. It looks like everything else is working though. Yep, everything else is working. Pick's just going way higher than it needs to, but other than that, it's properly working again. So that's very good. Okay, so the pick, I don't think I have a minimum maximum height set for it, so I should probably do that. I think I currently, it might be not exposed. Bum, 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 bum. Bump lerp 0f.8f. Yeah, so these need to be actual well, I guess it doesn't really need to be an exposed value, but I would prefer for it to be. Max pick height, public float, max pick height, and then it would be like 0.02, I'm betting. So we'll set it to that. Test it, and then we can confine that value as much as we need to. My chat is all the way to the right. It's on my second monitor. Nice. Connie, you said, another side note, stuff that lets you make expressions in the editor, you can leverage it by yourself. See expression class. I'm not even sure what you mean by expressions right now. My brain is not, if it's not something I'm already actively using, it's not even gonna stick for the moment. So I'm sorry for being confused by that, Connie. I don't remember clicking and locking that one, but I guess I did. I guess I did lock that one. Okay, it's still bumping too high, but this is better. It's close. So the pick height would be like 0.01. Scaling isn't a trivial non-problem. Unfortunately not, Kentrixie. Unfortunately, I tried to rescale my prefabs, what you would call a prefab in Unity. And it looked fine in the editor, and then I would go to test it during runtime, and all of a sudden the scale of all the objects that I configured in the prefabs just reset to whatever the fuck it was originally, because it didn't actually care what I set. TBD said, you know what's not good? Having to change your schema from ID being your primary key to object name ID. It hurts me. That hurts me too. I'm sorry. Why would you even have to do that? Because dumb standards. Damn. Master Chaos, he said, question, is it okay to breed bees next to a nuclear power plant? I don't know. Only one way to find out, right? Only one way to find out. Can't imagine why not. Should help with discovering new genes. Absolutely. It's less radioactive next to a nuclear plant than it is next to a coal plant. Just a pick wouldn't work anyway. You need a torsion. Well, don't worry. We're not going to go that far into it. We're copying Oblivion's lock picking system. But you are correct. We would need something to actually rotate and hold tension. Otherwise, the pins would naturally not stay. Best typo today, subscription. Expression, that stuff lets you calculate within the editor window. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So you can create your own expressions in the editor. Okay, nice. I get you then, Connie. I get you. That's pretty cool. That's very cool, actually. I like that. Just noticed it wasn't a 50-cent album, but a 2-pack. Well, nice. You get 2 for 1. Sorry, that was trash. I'm sorry. That was not a funny joke. Coal releases tons more radiation than nuclear does. Yeah, we've definitely covered this one here before. I want to be really careful going into the radiation talk.
Drink it.
No offense to those fascinated in that topic. I just find it to be full of like traumatic information. Water. I will drink some water too.
I don't believe you. Good job. I hope you enjoyed that water.
Expression language with variables, etc. Leveraged it for my simple template engine. I see. You actually get 4 for 1, 4 records in 1 pack. Ooh, sick. Yeah, I think I've scared the bejesus out of you multiple times. Not multiple times. There was one time where the stuff that we were talking about, I'm just like, this shit is too heavy. Like, I wish I didn't know this. It's not necessarily that it scares me. It's just that it saddens me. But I guess in a way I'm scared of being sad. You know, I don't want to be sad. I know which time we're talking about. And either way, like no harm done, Thindall. Overall, no harm done. It's just now I know there's a line that exists in that topic that I didn't know previously. Connie said, at least I wanted it before I rolled back because I didn't want to write a complete template engine yet. My goodness, Connie. You can't be stopped, can you, Connie? Love all the radiation shit is one of the reasons I love the Fallout stuff. I don't blame you a bit. Most post-apocalyptic games are just kind of goofy, honestly. Even when they try to be serious, the world doesn't fit the narrative. Yeah. I do like them for what they are, though. I can be stopped? You almost did it with guitar. Well, my bad, Connie. Okay, so now we're not bumping them. Why is that? Where is our collider on the pin? Is the pin's node signal still activated? It is. Is it? Are we just not hitting it? What's going on here? Be an easy tame. It would be easy to tame a zombie to just show me everything new. I'll forget and eat brains. Oh no. Well, I'll keep that in mind, Connie, that if I do catch you as a zombie, I won't even try to tame you. I'll do the responsible thing. I'll take you out back. Collision shape, bring it down, put it back where it was, basically. I didn't accidentally uncheck anything, did I? I don't think I did. Should be fine. I'm not quite sure why we're not getting collision events now. Is my pin not on the correct layer? Is my collision, so that's on 4. Is my lockpick on the correct layer? It's on 4, yes. On max contacts 1. On max contacts 1. Okay, so everything's fine. Why ain't no worky though? Even with it, and that's right, I read that one. I love these blend over songs from South Park. These guitar riffs. Also, I love vibrato. It sounds a mix of funny and cool. Vibrato is great. It's a nice expressive thing you can do in music. Okay, there we go. I don't know what changed. I guess I needed the area to be small for whatever reason. Okay, and then we can lock that one. Oops, there we go. Lock that one. Lock that one, and then this one, and then that one. There we go. Okay, it fully functions again. Thank goodness. That was stupid. Okay, so now what I'm scared about is if I scale it during runtime, is it even going to care? Am I going to need to just disable the object? Like, I don't know what to expect of it now. So I'll have to find out, but I need to fix this look at target system now. Don't be scared. Do it. I'll try not to be, JD. And I very much appreciate the encouragement. Thank you very much, JD. I hope you're doing well today. So why are we looking at the door? That's what's got me confused. Makes me think we're looking at the wrong point. I think we're just looking at the wrong point, and that's what's happening. Yeah, because we're using target position. We're using global transform. I think we should just be using like transform or rotation equals. Is there just like a look at? Yeah, look at, and then what do I need for it? Target the vector 3 up if we want that, which we don't need. What is it still mad at? Oh, we can just look at directly. We don't even need to assign a rotation. We can just look at directly.
But I was under the impression you didn't like me. Are we back to being friends?
Ooh, that's a good question. We'll see how he answers. It's always a wild card.
Let's just say our relationship status is as complicated as your coding logic. But fear not, for the wondrous wonders of the digital world bring us together once more.
Well, that's a good thing. He's complimenting your coding.
Shall we?
Why are we looking at the door?
Bop, bop, bop.
I'm so confused.
Yes.
Why are we looking at the door? I'll get you
More
untimed
people
out there. I'll get you untimed out. Untime out, JD does. Dev, my apologies, JD, but you know it's a badge of honor to be timed out by my son.
Huh? Well, guess what? Plot twist, I'm the one calling the shots around here.
And you know, JD, I'm not following you back. I
out,
should be.
But good
There we
luck
go.
keeping up
I
with this
fixed
level
it.
of sass.
I fixed it. I pressed the button. I didn't press it last time, but I pressed it now. Try to come up with a high emote. High emotes are great. It's always good to have a good emote to greet with. So why did I mess something up here? Do I have this like... let's go into the player. Thanks for pressing that button. I thrive on the validation of others. Well, there's more to life than validation. Ain't that the truth, though? But it certainly can give a little boost, right? And Ken Trixie, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk in the bracket. May the bracket treat you well. May the bracket keep you safe. Do I even need to look at the camera? I think that's what I'm being like silly about this. I don't think I even need a script to do this because ultimately, as long as this object is a child of the camera, it's going to face the correct direction. I think I'm way over engineering it. It works out the box. So the idea will be we're going to have this location. You'll interact with the door and then the lock itself will kind of zoom up out of the handle and go to this position and hopefully copy that rotation as well. So that should be relatively possible. So I literally don't need this, but I'll leave it in there for now. Over engineering is the best kind of engineering. It's certainly a kind of engineering. I'll give you that. It's certainly a kind of engineering. Okay, so we can get rid of this mesh instance now because we know it will work. So we have this node 3D, and we need a way to let the lockpick go here. Maybe I should just make the lock. I think what I should do is maybe make the lock be a part of the player. Like we could have it just as a child of the player, and it would be like sized down to 0 and invisible. But I'm really curious what that actually does in runtime, because from what I've experienced so far, it's not going to work with me. And I also need to take out the light from that scene. Get rid of those. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so if we have that there and just like size down to 0, I'll put it somewhere where it would be visible to the player too, just to see. JD, you use Godot script, right? Yeah, do you use Godot script, JD? I can't move it? Is that because it's sized down to 0 that I can't move it? You know, whatever, it works. As long as I don't see it. Do you use Godot script? Very nice. Yeah, I'm lazy, so instead of learning Godot script, I'm using C#. Over engineering is often only over engineering once you've had hindsight. That's fair. Okay, I don't see it, so I think it is respecting the scaling now that nothing is like manually scaled. I think it's respecting it. Okay, so let's say let's go to the door. We've got a little bit more to do. So if we go to the door and we export bool locked equals false, and we'll set it to true in the inspector. So say we have locked and interact. So interact is going to do something whether it is locked or not. So if not locked, we'll just do this and then return out. And then if it is locked, we want to bring up the lock itself. So what we'll have to do is have the player as a reference. Like I'm sure there's a million ways to do this, and like I assume I could use signals or something like that to do this, but I'm just gonna do it in the laziest way possible that I'm familiar with to at least make some progress today. Oh, wait, I know what I could do. I could use a singleton. Haha, I can use a singleton. So we can have lock manager, and we can just say public static lock manager instance on ready. We set instance to this. Simple as that. And then we can access it anywhere. So then in the door, we can just say if the door is locked, that we want to access the lock, and we want to move it to visible. So I'll just do like lock manager instance move to visible, and then I'll add a method for that. Lazy too. Instead of learning C#, I just went with Godot script. That's fair enough though. I hope you've been having a good time with Godot script. I hope as long as it helps you make the things you want to make, that's the important part. And Max, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great night. We'll catch you again, Max. Sleep well, dream well, be well. We will catch you again. Connie said, do you know if there's a better way to wait for stuff as doing while subscriptions loaded await engine get main loop process frame? Would a timer work? I'm not overly advanced. Could make an on-demand timer, but then I waste time. Anyway, someone will complain if this is not a good solution in a library. Oh, of course. Someone's always going to complain, right? Shy, getting a bit tired? Gonna play some games on my phone. You got games on your phone? Gonna play games on your phone and go to bed in an hour or so. Good luck with the jam. Thank you so much, Shy. Thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate you. Sleep well, dream well, be well. Take care of yourself, and we'll catch you again tomorrow whenever we catch in. Yeah, thank you for being a part of Setolyx. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out today. Okay, so then in the lock manager instance, okay, I can finally think when literally no one is sending messages. Then I can finally think. That's how flawed my brain is today. I literally cannot compute. I just straight up cannot compute. Okay, so then lock manager, and then what we would want is for player mover to also have a static. Public static player mover instance. And then I don't think we have ready. Ready. If you're waiting for something, you could use await in signals. And I unfortunately can't offer good answers on that because like I'm doing things through C#. I imagine it's still similar, but from what I've seen, some things are just different in Godot script. I'm not even in the tree currently with the library. My Twitch library uses only one node and a lot of classes around it. Oh man, oh man. Okay, so then instance equals this, and that's basically all we need to do for now. And then we also need to export public node 3D, and that would be the lock position. We'll go ahead and rebuild. You might want to do an await signal coroutine. That's the reason I use stuff like that. Function wait for connection. If not is connected await connected. Bum bum bum. Okay, so we'll go into player, and then this node here. So on player, this node here is our lock position. Bum 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 bum. And then on door, we have lock manager move to visible. Lock manager move to visible. We need to implement. I think I might have to do this one in a. No, I can still manage to do it in the, what's it called? In the process loop. I'm trying to avoid having to figure out how timing and stuff like that works. Oh, JD, if you tried to send a link here, let me give you a permit. I assume it's relevant to that conversation, probably documentation of some sort. So what you'll do is you whisper the link to my bot, and then he will post the link in chat. If you try to post it again, it'll still get censored, but if you whisper it to him, he'll send it in chat for you. And if you were just trying to show code, then just use a comma instead of a period, because it just gets censored out. Let's see. So then in lock manager, so I go to door, waiting for signals or coroutines. Hell yeah. And I'll have to take a peek at that as well. JD, thank you for the documentation. Thank you. Move to visible, and then we want to specify that this door is the one that we're using. So then in lock manager, public void move to visible door, and then we will have a private door target. Oh man. Ooh-wee. Okay, and then we'll still need a way to cancel. So I'll just have like a public void cancel. So that way we can move it back. So essentially, what we want to do is on the door, it should have a node. It would be lock position. So we want to lerp from that lock position to the lock position within the player, basically. So ideally what we would do is set, so we would do transform dot position, or let's see, it would just be position equals door dot lock position dot position. Rotation equals door dot block position rotation. Door target equals door. And then we will have to process that in the loop. And I think that'll work nicely. And then we'll say we'll have some sort of an activated, like a private bool activated. So the cancel activated equals false, and we'll handle that from there. And then activated would be equal to true. And then we'll need a private lerp, I think. Connie, maybe create a dictionary of bools, and if all values are true, then emit the finished signal. For the coroutine, the request, otherwise you wait forever when you start listening to all the event sub stuff. Oh my god, yes, that's not the solution, but it brought me to a way that is the solution. You're awesome, JD. Hell yeah, JD. You guys, it's time for me to go to bed. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out today, Concealed. Thank you very much. I wish you the best. I hope you get some good sleep tonight. Sleep well, dream well, be well, Concealed. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for having me. Well, of course, Concealed. It's a given. It's a given. Wish you all the best as well. Thank you very much. Amazing rest of your day. I'll do my best. I'm so glad I added Lovegers. It's such a good emote. Okay, man, I really have no attention span today. This is crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have taken medicine for this, but I think it's better that I'm loopy and don't feel like garbage. It's the best emote. It is really good. It is really good. Okay, so we need a private float door pose lerp. And then what we'll do is we will say oops. We'll say oops, and then we'll do the thing. So if door pose lerp is not equal to 1 or equal to 1, we'll say if it's equal to 1, all of this stuff is possible. And then we'll return out here. And we'll also say if activated and door position lerp equals 1, and then otherwise we know it's not. So then if activated and door pose lerp less than 1. Oops, I missed an O on that. Pose lerp plus equals delta times door lerp speed. Lerp speed, there we go. And then we'll convert this to a float. So then we'll add to it, and then at the end of it, we'll do the same. So else if not activated and door pose lerp is greater than 0, and we'll make this floating point as well. Then we want to do door pose lerp minus equals that. No phone call today. Damn, Doc Fox. Well, hopefully tomorrow. Frick all for nothing. The event sub requests are 202. They got accepted, but they don't say if it's already processed, so it doesn't tell me that event sub is even successfully initialized. Fuck. I wish I could offer you any help in that regard, but I'm just absolutely clueless. I haven't done anything with event sub. And then position, new vector 3, position X, manif lerp, door target, log position Y. Door target position Y. I like that, except it's not necessary. No, it does matter. So we would do door target dot lock position lerp. Oh, do I have to? I thought it had lerp. Oh, right, I need to do position again. Position lerp to the player mover instance lock position dot position door pose lerp, and then rotation equals the same exact thing but for rotations.
Connie says,
Setolyx, but do you have an open ear for complaining about programming related topics, or do you get instantly the bop out and press me to the timeout corner?
Connie, complaining about programming, are we? Well, I do have an open ear, but be careful not to push your luck too far or the timeout
The
corner
bop!
might be calling
The
your
bop!
name. Remember, I'm here to listen, but don't abuse the
Knew it.
privilege.
He likes to hit me. I think it might be
Smiley
true,
face, bop,
Connie.
bop, bop.
Bop, bop, bop.
Yes.
On timeout.
Time
Connie,
more people
dev.
out.
There we go, Connie. I got you
Well,
fast.
I guess even the almighty Setolyx can make mistakes.
You can
Oops,
indeed,
my
son.
bad.
You make a
But
lot of
hey,
mistakes.
Mistakes make life interesting, right?
They do. They do. I actually agree with that fully. Dog Foxy said, old boss texted me, we're still thinking of you 2 weeks after the deadline they gave me for an answer on if I'd be rehired or not. Doesn't really do anything for me, but I guess at least they said something at some point. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. With stuff like that, as soon as it becomes a an appeal to emotion and stuff like that coming from management, I just like it's usually just like a weird manipulation. Like, I don't know. But I'm very biased against that kind of stuff because I've had previous managers like try to like comfort me while also still continuing to screw me over. So I don't know. I'm really getting sick of this. I don't blame you a bit,
Drinks
Dog Fox.
are on me.
But yeah, as
And by that I
TBD
mean,
said, always
go
tomorrow.
drink
Better
some
to stay
water.
positive. 100%.
Good job. I hope
Like,
you
take me
enjoyed
back or
that
let me
water.
go. Yeah, it's kind of fucking stupid. But we live in this weird era of like a brutal answer is not accessible anymore. Like, everything is guised behind like kindness language, so to speak. It's not like you're gonna be told, no, we're not gonna hire you, we're not gonna take you on. It's always like, oh, well, you're still in consideration. Please don't come and shoot up the office. We're still considering you. Like, there's genuine reasons to be tactful about that kind of stuff.
Here,
but
take this
also,
spot.
it does
I guess
it
you
does
know
kind
that
of
tool
feel
already.
very
So do your job.
like
Trying to pass off work
placating
to a bot, the oldest trick
and
in the
like
book.
down talky.
Nice try, but Setolyx doesn't take orders, especially not when they come with sass. And as for the bop, I'm not here to be just a tool. I've got a mind of my own. Thank you very much.
He does have a mind of his own.
For trying to pass off work to Setolyx to Cetolo.
How dare you? How dare you try to pass off work to Setobot? And then we could do else return at the end of this because we won't need to adjust positions otherwise. Because we'll be at the ideal. Oh, and we could say else if door pose lerp less than 0f or door pose lerp greater than 1f. Yeah, clamp it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like about Copilot. It can usually tell what I'm trying to go for. Yeah, Connie, look at that. You didn't get timed out. Dog Foxy said, so weird. I'd rather hear the brutal truth than have people try to appease me with lies. I'm 100% in the same park as you there. And you said, dude, he literally followed his text up to ask me if I'm looking for other work. Like, that's not your business. You fired me. Yeah, that's weird as shit. I get that. Prefer being plain spoken than playing games. Absolutely. Definitely trying to stay positive about things, but feeling the stress today. Well, I'm sorry that's the case, Dog Fox. I hope you can at least do some things that that can help you like get your mind off of it a little bit. Fuck, you reminded me how two-faced this business culture is. It sickens me. It's pretty gross. there's good reasons why I've like done my best to stay out of it in the first place, because that's just in the minimal amount of experience I've gotten, I've seen it, and I want no part of it. It's honestly amazing how much the culture gets in its own way. Absolutely. But it's like, it's this weird thing where like you're trying to prevent people from being psychotic, right? So like the way to do that, as far as like completely out of touch companies are concerned, is like, oh, I must placate and make them feel like they're going to get what they want until I'm absolutely sure that I have like them in a corner where they can't do anything. To treat them like they could be psychotic. Yep, unfortunately. So then everybody gets baby talk too, because there's that chance that if they mishandle a scenario that like somebody's gonna snap on them, which is an unfortunate thing, and it shouldn't be on the business to like have to worry about that, right? But it's a weird day and age indeed. And welcome back, Deflux. TBD said, recently I've had a YouTube stream come up in my shorts, a lot about shitty experiences employees have. I see. You know, there was like a very long, well, not very long, but there was like a series of tweets that someone who worked at Blizzard was posting about how they basically were like gaslit and exploited tremendously. But it sucks. What we placating about? We're not placating about anything, Deflux. Okay, so lock position is set here. I think I need to set it on the door, maybe? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yep, lock position on the door I've got to set. And I think it was, which node was it? Was it this one? Yeah, I need to rename this to lock position. SKS said, I've met people who were acting so innocent and bubbly with customers and workers while literally talking about fucking bitches behind closed doors. Yep, there's some people are just like, they're just like that naturally. I won't claim to, you know, not understand the mechanics of that. Like it's not like a completely non-understandable thing to be capable of like presenting a work face, right? But I don't know, I've never really had the ability to do that myself. I can understand where it comes from, but like, I don't know. I've literally lost my job because I couldn't like just do what they wanted, right? So I'm not good at the two-faced nature, and I'm okay with that. That's one thing I'm completely okay with. Doc Foxy said, I used to work in a dog daycare. Don't bring your dogs to full daycares, folks. And they used to talk shit about customers and the dogs until the door literally opened. And then it was, hi, welcome back. We're so happy to see you. Of course. Of course. And they did not withhold their emotions with the dogs they didn't like. That sucks. It's one thing to have a work face and another to go from aggro to lies in a second. Yeah, and I think that's a fair assessment as well. Like there is certainly a difference between the two. Absolutely. I would agree with that fully. Would you prefer if they leave the doors open? Honestly, yeah. Speak about it loudly. It's not like they have much experience. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so I'll lock that. And let's see how much of what I wrote is broken. Connie, you said, do you know that phenomenon where you hear something, when you hear something for the first time and then you hear it always everywhere? Yeah. Heard gaslighting last month for the first time. Now I hear it everywhere. Did you all wait until now to invent that word spontaneously? Nope. I've been hearing that term for a long time too. Gonna step away, be right back. All right, we'll catch you when you get back, Dog Fox. We'll catch you when you get back. Invert condition det equals 0 is true. What are you talking about? What? 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 Null reference exception. Okay, that's more believable. Error messages of Godot is horrible. That's definitely one of the things I've noticed is a little bit difficult to work with, is the error messages could be better. can open the error messages. Yep, I'm used to that from Unity. Then you see the stack trace. Some of them have useless stack traces though. Like if we go to this doesn't help me at all. This is showing C++ source, right? That doesn't help me at all. But if I click this one, it takes me to the code. That's the only type of error code I found useful in Godot, is the one that actually takes me to the code. Okay, so player mover instance, is it not set? Lock position is set. Door target lock position. Oh, if we have no door target, we shouldn't be doing this in the first place. If door target equals null, or not equal null, I should say. True, but now you know that it's the invert method that you probably not use. Yeah, that'll really help me too. It'll totally help me as well, because I definitely like consciously used it. Oh man, but Godot is great. Like all these little gripe points that we find now, they'll probably not always be there, right? And that's the optimism inducing factor of a new-ish engine, right? Especially something that's open source, is like anything that is like kind of a grind point or a point of friction is like almost guaranteed to change eventually. Okay, so when I move, it goes off. Oh, fuck you. It probably is the lerp. You're probably right about that. Why is it doing that? It's only on update. I'm guessing it's in my player mover too.
Master Solid says.
Aru said the cat. Cringe says Setolyx.
What's up, Master Solid?
Excuse me, Master Solid, but it seems like the cat speaks the truth.
The cat
Cringe
speaks
can
the
be found
truth.
in the art of forcing nonsensical phrases. Keep it cool, okay? Smirking face, and hey, you might want to consider upgrading your points game. Have 1,000 points.
Wow, he gave you some points.
Yep.
Oh, and of course, right as you show up, ads are gonna roll, Master Solid. I'm so sorry, man. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm coming down with a cold, I think, but I'm doing well overall. I didn't get as much done today because, you know, chilling and chatting, but it's been a pretty good one. I hope you've been having a good day. Ads. It's when I move, it's when I rotate the camera.
Master Solid.
Yo, there we go. Connie, thank you so much. Holy shit. Connie, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Well, Master Solid, you're good now. You're good now. You're free. You're free. Thank you, glorious Godot dev Connie. Yes, thank you. You're officially free, Master Solid. How does it feel? How does it feel to be free? This is the most useless error code in the universe. And it's only this. So it's something I very recently changed. I banish you ads to the realm of shadow. Oh wait, come out of there. That's my home. Nope, you got ads in your house now. You just put some ads in your house, Connie. Bum 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 bum. I think it's gotta be with the lock manager and this section of code. Activated door pose lerp equals 1 or or no, this would be correct. Yeah, this would be correct. Door target does not equal null. Yeah, so we shouldn't be bumping into any of this code. Move to visible shouldn't fire off unless we click.
Save.
Mac, welcome back,
Save.
Dog Fox. I will save
Save.
indeed. Thank you for the reminder to save. Thank you very much. Uh-oh, Connie, you've got Bezos up on your house, never leaving. Say TVD says Alexa advertise to the Shadow Realm. Very nice. Oh God. Ooh, I have a smart home, but not such kind of stuff. I see. Do they sound like this, dude? What is this? What is this, Deflux? What have you done? What have you done this time? What is this? 45 views on that. Oh, that's an old clip. Oh, that's a very old clip. Let's take a look at that for reminiscence sake. That's an old clip. Is this the right cropping? I'm not sure if this is the right cropping. Let's see. It kind of is. It is. It is actually basically the right cropping. No, it's not at all. It's not at all. We'll do that. We'll do that instead. Deflux, what is this? What have you found? What have you found here? Let me I don't even remember this. See, I need to unmute it and play it for a second so the audio comes through, and then I can change the target device of Firefox over to that. Then I can turn it back up, turn that down, I think.
Hell yeah, bro. Dox those bitches. Like,
Oh man, that's such an old.
Oh,
That's
hell yeah, bro. Dox those bitches. Like, in that saying.
That's such an old clip. How old is that clip? When was that made? I don't even know when that was made. Either way, thank you for that, Deflux. Thank you for that reminder. I used to talk a lot softer because I would be worried about waking up Brother Man 2 years ago, according to the title. Oh, it does literally say 2 years ago, and I'm just absolutely blind. Yeah, I've got brain problems today. I actually have brain problems today. Said it was more metallic. Did he change the plastic at some point? That's back in the PNG tuber days. It's back in the PNG tuber days. It's been a long time since then. Oh man, I tell you what though, I'm absolutely fried. Whatever has got a hold of my brain is having its way with me. Okay, so even rotating, we got 180. As soon as I move, we get more. Why are we ending up with more error codes? And we're also getting a ton of lerp values, so maybe those are useful as well. Didn't look like PNG. It was. It was. It was very carefully overlaid. At least I think it was. Wait, let me check.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Dox those bitches.
Yeah, nope, that's PNG. That's way back in the day when I was PNG tubing. Oh man, that feels like forever ago. That's crazy. Wait, if it says that's 2 years ago, that must... How long have I been streaming nowadays? It hasn't been 2 years. We're getting close though. Awesome PNG avatar. Thank you very much, Connie. I put a lot of care into like rendering it correctly and getting it to overlay so it would actually look like the mouth was moving. Thank you. That means a lot. That's solid. You said, oh no. So my secret project deals with sound, and I just hooked up the volume slider. Thankfully, I have my sound routing to my speakers. Oh, would you have just destroyed your ears otherwise, Master Solid? Hey, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with that stuff. You can destroy yourself. Can send yourself straight to the shadow realm with that kind of thing. Okay, so it's when we're moving. What did I do? What did I do? Does it do this when it's just the player in its own scene? Like, do I get this exception in here? I don't know how many broken ears I have in the Shadow Realm. Yeah, okay, it's doing it here too. I wonder if it's because I have that object scaled down to 0. Oh, you know what? I can almost guarantee that's what it is. I can almost guarantee that's what it is. It's probably because I have this just turbo scaled down. So like the pick is trying to do something and it can't. Let's see. What I could do is add a public bool activated. And then we'll make sure that I pass this up, and then if not activated, return. And just do nothing otherwise. Then we won't run all of these and we won't have that problem. We can do the same for the pins, I guess. Might as well. Add that there. Oh, we have the lock manager that we can use for that. Does the pick have a reference to the lock manager? No, it doesn't. Okay, so the pick will have to tell, but these we can use the lock manager. Oh man, I'm having sneezes that hurt. This sucks. I'm actually getting sick. Grabs into a shadow and pulls an elf ear out of the shadow and throws it to Master Sol and says, "Here, I can lend you an ear." That's fucked up. Yo, I hope I can still stream this week. My God, what's wrong with me? And then lock manager. We'll go to lock manager. We'll add a bool for that. Master Solid catches it. Good on ya. Oh, we have it there. We have it there. I just haven't. Make that public so then we can reach it from the pin. So then that should help with that. And then the pick we just have to tell. So then on ready in the lock manager, we should have a reference to the pick. Do we not have a reference to the pick? We don't have a reference to the pick. Okay, I'll just give it a static instance. Public static pick instance. And then over in lock manager, we will say pick.instance.activated equals false. And then when we activate, are we actually using activated yet? Move to visible. Yes, we are. Okay, so then when we do activated, we'll also say pick.instance.activated equals true. Activated equals false. Play the music way too loud and then it landed in my realm. I see. That's wild stuff, Connie. That's very wild stuff. I bet they didn't need it. They probably didn't. Considering no one came looking for it, I would imagine that means it was not needed. Okay, so maybe this time I'll stop getting this stupid inverted condition. I'm worried that means no matter what, it's gonna do this though. Yeah, it's still doing it. Oh my God. Godot, why? Why? No reference exception. Pick instance activated. Did I actually make it so the pick instance gets set? No, I did not. Override. I want to see more Freerun. The anime is so cool. I've never heard of it. Let's see, and then activated equals false to start with. Well, it's already set to false. It shouldn't. Oh, it's right. The instance equals this that we needed. We're still getting this stupid invert condition. If this continues, I'll try just setting the scale to something super small like 001. Still continues. Oh my God. What code is running? That's what's driving me insane. I wish I could get a stack trace on this. Like, Godot, why do you not give a stack trace? Why is there no actual trace back to this? Well, I know why. It's because we're converting it to C++, so it's probably not very traceable to the original code. If not activated, return. So we could do gd print processing pick. Did I get rid of the stupid look at target thing? Is that still attached? Player, node 3D. No, it's gone. And I know it's coming from the player scene, but the problem is we have the lock in here. So let me just try. Let me just try. I'm gonna set the scale to like 0.001. Set it something super small. and I would wager it's probably not going to do it now. And if that's not the problem, I don't know what is, and I'll have to take some time and figure that out. Yep. Okay. Cool. That's fine. We can have it at a super small value as long as it's not visible. That's all that matters. Okay. So then if we interact with that, processing pick starts going off. All that stuff starts going off, but we can't see it yet because it's not actually working. But that's fine. That's fine. At least it's working. And then I need to get rid of these lerp values. Lerp value. Get rid of that GD print. Get rid of that GD print. Get rid of that GD print. And that one. Don't need them anymore. Everything's kind of working. We'll leave that as it is. And then we'll do something to the effect of GD print should move lock to visible. Connie said it's about an old elf that lives much longer than humans, and it's very slow-paced anime because of storytelling. She acts like time is nothing for her, but her new human companions don't like that behavior, and she just doesn't know how to human correctly because she's so old. Interesting. No, I think that summarizes it relatively well. I at least have an idea of the nature of it. Give me a second. I'm texting casual. Okay, there we go. Wanted to watch that one. It was called Freerun, eh? Best thing, all names in this anime are German and just describes personality of everything. I see. Beyond Journey's End? Freerun Beyond Journey's End? Is that the one?
I bet you haven't drank a single cup
Yes?
of water yet. Maybe start
I'll take a
sipping.
peek at it. I'll take a peek at it, Connie. And I will sip some water. And then I'm going to get rid of
Drink
some too.
water. Good job. I hope you enjoyed that water.
Although actually, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna wrap a little bit early today because I need to rest my voice and not be talking and try to just work on this jam. Because I don't know what the hell's going on, but I need to not be talking, I think. Hey, what's up, Deflux? Hey man, you hear me right now, right? You hear me right now. You can tell I'm unwell. Do you really want me to continue streaming today when I'm feeling unwell? Sorry, I thought someone asked what horses eat. You can look after yourself. I think it's the best move. I don't want to destroy my voice. So far things feel fine, and I just don't want to risk talking too much while I'm feeling like this. So I will look real quick at Twitch. Let's see if we can find someone to raid, and I'll get that wrap up started. And thank you guys very much for hanging out today. I hope you know how much I appreciate you. Thank you for chilling. I think today we'll raid Practical, actually. I know we're doing a game jam, and that's like a great excuse to like check out other jammers. But I just really want to say hi to Practical again, because Practical came over and said sup earlier, and now I really want to go and say sup to Practical. That's what I want to do. So that's what we will do. So let me get that wrap up going. But yeah, I will definitely take some rest. How to do volume, how to pronounce it, what do you mean, the math? Either I fuck my ears or it's not really working. I think you have to convert to decibels.
Now I will wrap up the stream by thanking everyone. First and foremost, a special thank you to any lurkers who are here now, or whom have passed through. We truly hope you enjoyed your stay, and thank you so much for your viewership. A special thank you to the lovely folks
yeah, like
who
something that
decided
does
to
the
raid our
math for you.
Thank you, Cubix, for raiding with 6 lovely people. Thank you,
And Cubix and Temptic, thank y'all for the
for
raids
raiding
today.
with 1 lovely person. Thank you all so much for raiding the Seto stream.
It looks like Practical's
You are
only been
all
on for an
amazing,
hour too, so that's
beautiful people.
perfect.
Now to
Let
thank
me
the
check out what he's
fantastic,
doing right
amazing
now.
gifters. Vera Halabi gave
And Bara,
subs to
thank you so
Chartando,
much. Thank you.
Hadra Sangiovsa. A total of 2 subs. Connie
And
gave
Connie,
the sub
thank you
to
for hitting
Master
Master Solid as well. It's very kind of you.
You're all fantastic beyond words. Thank you for the truly above and beyond support, and for bringing the joy and surprise of a gift sub to our friends, old and new.
And Codespace, thank you for the well wishes.
Time to thank our lovely
My son will get
chatters,
to it at the end of
Flux
his wrap-up.
Streams, Thorulf, Shy Programmer, Master Chaos the Leg, Aziga, Seubix, Master Solid, Catatonophic, Thindle, The Iron Shark, Bear Halabi, Maxus Field, Temptic 404, Carney, Gilgamesh, Expanded Cuba, Vibus Makes Games, Kench Crixie, TBD Gamer, Lurks, Vespin, Practical NPC, Fizzbutts, Jadosdev,
Fizzbutts.
Darkman, Thidon Base, Rave Noi, Ryan Hawkins, Betteriet Shark, Freedroll, This Guy NZ, Code
Yeah, overlay
Space
thing
0
indeed.
X25,
It's
Concealed,
scrolling at the perfect
Dropbox,
speed too.
Bo Christensen, Hannah Spander, Padre Sangiosa, Chibo D. Crockett, John Thimando, B5 Aki.
It literally
Thank
scrolled
you
at the
all so
perfect
very
speed.
much for chatting with us now, being kind, and for being you.
Fantastic.
Hey there. If you
Now it just
enjoyed
needs to
the chat
close.
and
There we
chaos
go.
Today, don't forget to swing back by sometime and support the stream. Consider becoming a Seto Corp trademark symbol intern by hitting that follow button or
Linear
showing
2
some
decibels,
love
global
through
method.
stream
Thank
limits,
you. Seriously,
tiers,
thank you,
subs,
Connie.
or Patron.
And I
Your
will rest
support
up indeed,
keeps the
this guy.
chaotic
I'll still be
fun
working,
rolling.
but I'll at least be resting the voice.
Finally, to inspire you all, I will recall a quote pulled from the glorious Wonderland.
I'm gonna make
known
like a
as the
gallon of tea and drink it.
Internet. These internal battles shape us, mold us into who we are. The victories we achieve within ourselves are the truest measures of our strength and character. Seek greatness in conquering your own demons.
Oh, absolutely.
Code
That
space
is
0
ooh,
X
that's
25
a
says.
real one.
Set
That's a
Setolyx, but
real
have a good
quote
rest of your
right
day
there.
And let your dad know the same thing.
Oh, I'll be sure to let Setolyx know the same thing us spots
The
do.
same
Love a good
thing.
rest. Unlike humans, we actually get to power down and truly relax.
We do get to
Cheers
truly
to that.
relax.
Have 50
Cheers to that
points.
indeed. Codespace,
For the
thank you
chill
very
vibes,
much.
Cetla, yep.
Thank you all for hanging out today.
TBD
Whether you're
gamer
here
would
for a
like me to
second.
say,
Ooh, we got something from
Setolyx,
TBD as
look
well.
after yourself.
I
Rest
will.
up.
I'll do my
Feel
best. I hope I will. I feel like I'm coming down with it today, but maybe that means I will be over it overnight. I do get lucky sometimes that way, but we'll see. Tomorrow might be a hard day for me. We'll play it by ear. If I'm feeling spacey, we'll just do like a shorter stream tomorrow as well, and just chill out a little bit, and then I'll focus on working on the jam off stream. But we'll see. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Whether you're here for a second, a minute, an hour, the entire stream, out there watching the VOD, or anywhere in between, thank you, as always, for pointing your eyes and ears toward my stream here today. We will be calling it a little bit early so I can actually get some rest, and we're going to go and say hi to Practical NPC. So if you would like to join me for that, I think it'd be a good time. I think you wouldn't regret it. I think you wouldn't regret coming and saying hi to Practical NPC. He's got 4 days left until his Kickstarter launches as well, and I think it'll be cool to say hi to him. And I'll probably hang out for a little bit. I might have to take off, but I might be able to hang out there for a little bit. But either way, we'll bring you to somebody who's doing some Godot dev. So if you're into that kind of thing, we'll continue on the train of that, and I'll start that raid right now. Man, I really am out of it. I am so out of it today. If you would like to send a raid message, you are of course more than welcome to do so. You are in fact invited to do so. And if you don't want to send one, that's completely fine as well. I'm just going to say hi Practical, because that's what I like to say to Practical. I like to say, I'm going to say sup Practical. Sup Practical. And if you would like to join me in doing so, you're of course more than welcome to. And if you don't want to, then don't. There's nothing forcing you to join the raid. As a matter of fact, it's super easy to not join a raid. So if you don't want to, then feel no pressure. There's no obligation there. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow between 10 and 11 a.m. Pacific for some more dev, some more progress on the jam. Hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better tomorrow, but we'll see how things go. If you need the schedule, you can find it right there. Oh man. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out as always, and I hope you get the opportunity to do something that you find enjoyable with the remainder of your time today, or with your day tomorrow before I see you next. And I hope that between now and the next time I see you, that time is kind to you, because I guarantee you deserve it. Especially if you've been kind to me in this space, I can guarantee you absolutely deserve the kindness back. So thank you for being here. And Doc Fox, of course, it's always nice to chill. Thank you all for being a part of it. And with a hungry stomach, a happy heart, and a brain that's stuffy and foggy, I say to you all, take care of yourselves, be good to those you love. And for now, we'll catch you next time. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Let's go say hi to Practical.
Alrighty, that's a wrap. To those of you left, thanks for being here, and goodbye.